Jesus, fuck,
making me all
cut this
tingly.
motherfucker off.
Dude, I'm
Jesus.
right there with you, Rob. I'm going back to like my little kid days when I was still a Buff fan because they're like
Did you see Coach Prime and on the sidelines at the Buffs practice, whatever that thing was? Did you see he was decked out in?
I saw that he was all like cowboy hatted up one day, and
that was freaking sweet.
I just, it's not so much as the Buffs, it's Prime, man. How do you not like Prime? It's the only excitement in Colorado football we've seen in since the Super Bowl.
Well, let me shit on your parade with all this fucking celebration about scrimmage. They lost 4 players to the player portal. They have 12 spots still open. You know,
I don't want them to win. I just like Dion.
Yeah.
I'll admit this. Like, the hatred is yes, there is a CU hatred, but it's a Cubs scenario. All I fucking hear about is the CU Buffs winning it all, and they ain't gonna fucking win it all.
Oh no,
so
I don't.
It's your fault, Rob. It's your fault.
I think give it a couple years, and they'll be legit in the playoff conversation. But this year, no. I just nice to see somebody trying. You know, like I guess the Broncos are trying. They got Peyton, and they really shored up the offensive line, but it's still just hard to get excited for fucking fake ass Russell.
And are you keeping maybe some of the coverage?
It is never hard to get excited
in helping your wife.
Sorry, radio.
No, it's all right. I thought it was on my end. I was like, how did it come off mute? I didn't touch anything. We're
Matt.
Fucking Elon's got this internet deal dialed in like that. Like from your audio to what I'm watching here, it was like even lips were matched up perfect. So I was like,
are you on the Elon internet thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's like, it's still not like city-based broadband. I mean, it's like a really good night I'll get like 100 whatever MPS upload. But it kind of averages around 50 or 60, but that's like 10 times what I was getting before. So, and paying less. So it's, yeah, fucking well done, man.
Pick is in.
Oh.
They're gonna waste like 10 minutes just saying that.
I know.
If there's one thing that we're excited to see,
like, hasn't this Bryce Young pick been like kind of confirmed for a couple weeks now?
I don't know. They could pull a fast one. Get
maybe
that kid from Florida.
Yeah, or I don't know. It just seems like why did they take almost? You know, they took 11 minutes when they knew what was going on. I guess it's the suspense. Show business.
And when his team was behind, they lost twice in last 5 games. I was on the sideline. Yeah, one of their losses against Tennessee. They're down by 18 points, 1 point. Desmond, you were there with me. Yes, sir. And he was laughing.
What are they freaking doing?
Guys together.
What kind of music class are your kids doing?
Sort of confidence and cornerstone and building block and
music.
Person that you want to build
no, Aaron.
Oh.
Is it all fucking choppy on my end?
No, we can hear you clear.
All right.
On and on, even by September. On and on.
Is Vern a singer there, Aaron?
No, he's gonna probably be a drummer, I'm guessing.
Nice.
Let's do it.
The Carolina Panthers select Bryce Young.
Ooh, shocker.
Not shocked.
Yeah.
Bryce Young with his parents, Craig and Julie.
Nick Saban with
dude,
the
he
pink
is
suit.
skinny.
He looked like Pinky from Friday.
He does.
Came across the country from Southern California to Alabama.
That's pretty cool seeing these kids like get generational wealth like right off, you know, right as they're like 20, 21, 22 years old. You're like, fuck, man, if you guys just put your money away you're set for life. You don't have to do shit for the rest of your life.
Now it's a reality for Bryce Young. Gotta get that hat on, though.
You can't put the hat on.
You got a lot of hair, brother.
You know what? I'm surprised. You know those big, giant ball caps they're all wearing now?
Yeah.
Those like over. I'm surprised they haven't brought that out to the draft.
Are they like the Dumb and Dumber ball caps? We should make that a thing. Instead of the foam cowboy hat, just have like the foam flat build baseball hat.
Yeah.
Commissioner Roger Goodell. You know, this moment, Bryce Young sort of a flat line down.
I'd really like one of these players just to give Goodell a nice little soft thumper to the balls one of these times.
Just give him a little gooch shot.
Yeah. Tapper.
Just like hit him right on the head of the dick. So like he, you know,
Just
that was like pick 4, and he's still feeling it in his gut on like pick 16. You know,
Right? He comes to Mike. Oh,
yeah, he has to cough every time he comes up.
with the 5th pick. Oh fuck it! No, I can't do it.
He was a lot tougher on me than he was.
Oh, my nephew one time. So like, I kept the whole nut tap game alive in the McKinley clan, and all my nephews like they're real like flinchy when you're around them, except for one. He's not the brightest one, but he blocked me one time. I went for the nut tap, and it was like a clean block, and he was so proud of himself. He goes, "Oh yeah," and left himself so wide open that I almost did like
it just means that God's promise is true,
just
and that
right on the head of the
and
dick
if you
and
focus,
dropped
and
him.
if you,
And
sacrifice and you work hard,
like I said, he's not the
possible.
smartest
And I
one
just
ever,
think
but
we're so blessed to.
it was
for
it
Bryce
was
to share
one of
this
my
journey with us and to
some
be
of my
his
best
parents.
work.
Julie, you have always provided.
I didn't know Jesse
unconditional
Smollett
love
was
at home,
Bryce
no matter
Young's
what
dad.
happened on the football field. But how would you describe the way that Bryce has loved you as your son?
He's actually
Oh,
been a great
Texans
son.
quick.
I mean, really. Super
Oh,
easy.
Texans are already in.
He's been just a
If they
blessing.
don't take
He
a
really
quarterback,
has.
that
He's been fun.
that
He's a
organization's
fun
more in a
person.
mess than
So it's
the
been
Broncos
It's
are.
got to be C.J. Stroud.
Thank you
They
so
just were
much.
waiting.
Reese.
Clark, Greg, Julie, thank you. The only child. Oh, he said he was born in the same
Yeah,
hospital. There's another basketball guy to compare him to.
The Texans are awful. Like they're just not very good.
Would you say they have a rapist wit?
Yeah, they have a rapist wit. That text thread today was or the last couple of days has been pretty on point. It was it took me right back to the dorms, just talking shit. It was awesome. Talking shit on Tim.
Is there
when he's in Scotland and can't even really respond?
Should we call Tim when the Jets are up so he knows, since he's a
We
fucking
should.
positive Jets fan?
Yeah,
still?
you remember when he was a Jets fan? You remember that, Rob?
I didn't understand it.
I didn't either. He's a fucking chameleon, dude.
First the Jets, then the Padres. Now all of a sudden he's a Broncos fan.
Yeah. Yeah, the only one he could like consistently claim was the Rockies, but he still had to throw the Yankees in there too.
I believe he still has the Yankees hat.
I
He
wouldn't
named
doubt
his
it.
dog Guinness. Or, Jeter, his cat Jeter.
Yeah, and I think we just shamed him enough to where he finally kind of ditched the New York shit. But
Not today. Not
shame
today.
is important in society.
How many of these number 1 overall QBs play at freaking Oklahoma?
It was like Brady Quinn. No, not Brady Quinn. What was his name?
Baker
Sam
Mayfield?
The guy who got hurt all the
Baker
time.
Mayfield, Sam Bradford,
And Kyler Murray?
Kyler Murray, Jalen. When did
Okay.
Jalen Hurts go though? He wasn't number 1 overall.
No.
He was a late round.
That dude looks pretty fucking legit. If it wouldn't been for
skinny.
the fumble in the Super Bowl, he would have been MVP.
That dude's short.
Yeah. They said he's 6 foot. What they
5'10".
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought I heard somewhere they said 6 foot, but
they would go quarterback. Certainly, Houston has needed one, and the Texans
in their
have
head
made
coach,
their choice. The commissioner is on his
he was
way.
the Niners D coordinator.
Yeah. Broncos should have got him.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to. Sean Payton's pretty damn good coach.
The Houston Texans select C.J. Stroud.
C.J. Stroud.
Ohio State. All that talk.
Okay. Dang it. Guess we're not going to get our Bob moment.
Nope.
Here. For those of you who might not have followed the
Okay, he's ugly.
He's not pretty.
Is that how Chicago picks their teams? Is who's pretty?
He's not Tom Brady looking. You got to be Tom Brady looking.
Jim McMahon was a pretty Mormon, all right.
Sunglasses.
I don't know.
At night.
Have you seen Tom Brady when he first came out? He looked pretty homely. He had definitely a makeover there.
Well, once he got Giselle, she used all of her supermodel magic on him.
He might be good.
I don't know, man. When's the last time a Ohio State quarterback was good?
Valid point.
Well, so didn't he lose to he's the first quarterback in 10 or 15 years to lose to Michigan, and he lost to him twice.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I it's so hard to watch college football anymore because it's nothing but Big Ten and SEC, and then Clemson. Other than that, there's
Clemson sucks now.
Yeah, I know. I was a big proponent of the playoff until the playoff got implemented, and all the bowl games just mean nothing. So half of the good players don't even play, and you're just like, fuck them. It did kind of just ruin college football. I don't know what the answer to it is, but.
What is that?
I'm surprised the Cardinals haven't traded back.
I don't know what I think they're going to go for that guy from Alabama.
Didn't they traded Hopkins, right?
I don't know. I'm guessing
Rob, Rob, have you noticed that since the Broncos don't have any draft picks in the first round, there's been no news on it, so I know nothing, literally nothing, which is good because we're doing a draft watch show and we're well prepared.
I'm guessing we can whatever the guy from Alabama, the D tackle, they're going to the Cardinals.
Oh, people got a chub on for that guy. Dang, dude, he's skinny.
He can move.
Eat a sandwich.
How tall is he though? He's pretty tall, right? Looks like it.
He's at least 5'5".
Did you see it? Wasn't he taller than Goodell?
Oh, I didn't even look. I didn't pay attention.
Goodell is freaking tall.
Yeah, wasn't he like a linebacker or something?
I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good numbers.
Yeah, it is. 41-6. I mean, that's really good numbers.
Not against Michigan. Oh.
How many picks did he have against Michigan?
Again, I haven't watched anything.
I don't know college football at all. College football and baseball are pretty well in line. When CSU's kind of good, I'll watch. When the Rockies are kind of good, I'll watch. Other than that, if they're not, then I don't really pay much attention. And CSU
the MILF?
I don't know.
Those are some nice tits.
Some big old cans. Rob, I got a question for you. Are Nancy Pelosi's tits of age, do you think?
How the hell should I know?
I'm just a guess. I mean, because
I can assume maybe.
Counselor?
Not a chance they're as old as she is. Not a chance.
I doubt it. Take the age by half. So what's she, like 80?
Yeah, so
think of them as 40 some odd old tits. That's not bad.
not bad. I think they're younger than that, honestly, because I don't know. For an 80-year-old woman, they look pretty good, and I'm assuming that she's got the newer technology on those babies.
Okay, question.
Yes.
First boob job, let's say, is 20 years. Then she gets it done again. Do you restart the clock, or do the boobies keep on getting years, even though there's multiple surgeries?
The skin is the variable there.
Mm.
You go from 40-year-old skin to 80-year-old skin.
The skin's the variable.
Is she using babies? Is she using baby skin for her new kids?
Yeah, it depends on how she moisturizes.
Another side question. Do women use baby powder like men use it for their butts, except between the bombs?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's just the dude thing?
I think they just let it get sweaty.
I don't think it's anything.
You've never used baby powder when you're out working in your butt?
I will now.
On this.
I used to, but I hear that shit gives you cancer.
I didn't know about that.
Now I use.
I'm gonna probably try.
I use some lotion.
Oh, Cardinals traded to the Texans. Damn.
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
They're giving up a lot in that. Texans at the 2 and the 3 picks.
Watch him draft another quarterback.
They're hedging their losses.
Draft a fullback. Draft a fullback.
I mean, you can hear the reaction from the crowd, all of us on the set, like, what? I mean, we're getting ready to look at the next pick, the next team.
I wonder if they go get that Ohio State wide receiver. What's his name? Njigma or something? Like they did with what the Bengals did with Joey Burrow. They went and got what's his name? That stud receiver at LSU. Yeah, Chase. Dude's a beast.
I bet they go for that pass rusher.
Who knows? It's the Texans.
Do you think the Texans have a clause for every person they sign now that there's no massage parlors?
Oh,
you can't stand within 50 feet.
You would think that's got to be, if not explicitly written down, like heavily emphasized on the back end. Like just like, hey, dude. Don't. We'll get you a massage therapist, but don't assault them. Keep your dick in.
The hell.
The Arizona Cardinals have traded the 3rd pick to the Houston Texans. With the 3rd pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Will Anderson Jr.
I called it.
Alabama.
Yeah, that dude's a beast.
Yeah, he is.
They really want. I don't know about that though. What'd they give up for this?
I don't think they've shown it yet.
Yeah.
But I would imagine that the price is
not that good.
I like that suit.
This is the guy that I told you
I like his beard.
would have taken #1 overall in the draft.
It's a good beard.
He's the best player here. He's the first 2-time unanimous All-America in Alabama's story
Damn.
history. He's going to go 3rd overall. He'll play for Alabama alumnus.
That is a sharp suit.
And Will Anderson,
You got to be careful. I just tried to flip off you two on the camera, and I'm in my car, and there's a dude just walking across.
You see Aaron get drug out of his car and beat to death.
Get out of here.
No, sir. No, sir. I was lifting up my cowboy friend. Oh, bullshit. Get out.
Get him on the podcast.
Local Denver man was beat to death after being on the podcast.
They seized my computer for evidence.
And then say it's not
Rob has
real.
to recuse himself because it's a conflict of interest. He can't even represent us.
Let's be honest. Even if he could, Rob would still recuse himself because he's just a dick.
No,
Yeah,
he just
I don't
wants to
like
sit
you
back
enough.
and laugh.
Fuck you, huh? Those Jewish jokes not so funny now, are they, bitches?
Yeah.
Enjoy prison.
Got the upper hand now.
Night, night. Keep your butthole tight.
All right, Indy's going for that third, the Florida guy. It's my bet.
Richardson.
Who
Or
is
the
the
Kentucky
Kentucky quarterback right now?
I don't. Who is their quarterback?
They don't have one.
Oh yeah, they got Matt Ryan last year, right? And then he got
He
hurt.
got benched for some.
Then he got benched. Yeah. Yeah. Indy's kind of a dumpster fire.
What the hell was the trade like? What did they give up for that?
I didn't see anything on there. I wonder if YouTube pulled this down already. I wouldn't be surprised.
Why? Because you're not supposed to run it?
It's still up. Yeah, you typically the copyrighted material. They'll when we did the South Park watch along, that I got the episode got pulled down and then I got a strike on my channel.
Not the first.
That's a
won't
thing?
be the last.
Yeah, it was well, I think I got 2 strikes now. Yeah, so if they strike this one, my YouTube channel might be gone.
So it's not softball rules; it's baseball rules.
Yeah. Well, and they kind of make them up as they go. we got I got 2 strikes for the same video, 2 years apart.
That's right.
Yeah, over the vaccine bullshit. And yeah, even though it like later came on to be true, and we were just reporting we were talking about what was reported in the news, they still gave me a strike for medical misinformation. Fucking clowns.
All right, boys, I'm gonna get off. I'll be back in a little bit after I pick up this little shit.
All right, sounds good. Man, you could drive
Hey, Rob.
a truck through
Fuck
her
you.
front teeth.
Goddamn fucking. Here, so nobody can see it. There you go. There you go.
All right, Rob, who's you think
I'm thinking it's the Florida guy.
You think so? The Bears gonna go with offensive line, you think?
I hope they do.
That's what they need, isn't it?
Yeah.
More than anything, it's like it seems like you got a decent quarterback. You might wanna protect him a little bit.
So he's not running for his damn life every freaking
I
play.
know it. Have you lost all hope in the Bears actually being good?
Not anymore. When Aaron Rodgers is traded, we actually have a shot to be competitive.
Detroit might be the team to beat in the NFC North this
But
year.
we always play Detroit pretty
I guess.
well.
I guess the Vikings are still going to be good, but like Kirk Cousins ain't going to win in big games. Come on, he never has.
Kirk Cousins is from my hometown. He shit the fuck
Is he
up.
really?
Yeah.
Did you know him?
No.
No. Oh. All right, who we got?
23 NFL Draft.
The
Indianapolis Colts select Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
I called it.
Florida.
Yep. Nailed that one.
I've gotten all 4 of these picks right, except for the trade.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
Damn, that is a bold move.
Well, they still. What's that running back? Was it Taylor? Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah.
Is that his name? Yeah, he's a stud. They can run him into the ground. He's still on his rookie contract, isn't he?
I mean, I assume so.
I think so. So yeah, they can run him into the ground and take the pressure off of this guy.
This guy's apparently he's stupid. Like he doesn't like he's not a very polished QB. So this is bold. He's just pure athlete.
Yeah. Like a Paxton Lynch.
Damn, he's 244.
Damn.
That is a big boy. And he can run.
He's a big dude. He's like a Tebow. Can he throw better than Tebow?
They said he had like the most amount of beyond 50-yard pass touchdowns in the NCAA college football last year.
That sounds like Tebow. Tebow couldn't hit a pass except for the long ball.
Well, he does that stupid sidewind throw too.
Huh. Yeah, he's
Oh, look. Damn. He can move.
Yeah. He's like Cam Newton big. 6'4", 244. That's a big dude.
Why they showed that? That wasn't a pretty pass. But I'm trying to find that trade and what they gave up. They're not showing it.
Huh. Don't they usually announce that when it's like once the pick is made?
I want to know what they gave up.
Yeah.
Trade tracker. All right, hold on.
Either way, this kid's gonna be rich if he makes a second contract, he'll be really rich.
I'm rich, biatch.
4.43. That's
He did run a 6'4", 240 and 4.43. That's fast.
That is a large man moving really fast. Yeah, that. If he turns out all right, he'll be a lot of fun to watch in the NFL. He's way bigger than Lamar Jackson, isn't he?
I don't know how big he is, but Lamar Jackson's fast as shit.
Yeah, he's so fast. Pretty good passer too.
All right, so according to find the trade deal, according to this, the Texans got the number 3 pick, and they're giving the Cardinals their number 12 and their number 33 pick as a first round pick next year and a third round pick next year. That's a lot.
That's a lot for one pick. Yeah, that's a lot. Especially for a draft pick, you know.
Oh, look, Seattle's got Broncos pick.
Oh no.
Who the hell is that little guy? Oh.
I don't know.
That little guy? I wouldn't worry about
that little guy. Did you watch their new movie?
The Broken Lizard? Whatever they're called?
the Quasimodo movie.
Ah.
It's on Hulu.
Is it good?
That was pretty decent.
All right.
It wasn't their best work, but I enjoyed it. What the hell? My Hulu's not working. What channel is this on, Rob?
I'm watching ESPN.
ESPN? Okay.
Watch ESPN.
I'll see if I can put it on there. How's everything else been going?
Fucking exhausted, man.
Yeah. Are you still doing bank lawyer stuff or what are you doing now?
Compliance work, yeah. Legal work for banks.
Fun
shit.
That sounds awful.
It's all right. I get to work from home, sleeping or go to work in meetings in my underwear.
Oh,
So,
that's not
it's a
bad.
good trade.
No, well, yeah. Can't complain about that too much.
I figure your viewers and listeners will appreciate.
We like to get it right.
Miller Lite.
Reserve your Ram 1500 Rev today.
Yeah, people
It's
got
the
really,
electric truck
really
designed to
upset
get
about
truck stuff right.
About the Bud Light stuff.
DirecTV is a leader
I,
in sports, but Jeff doesn't have DirecTV.
Haven't drank it in
he's
so long
watching
that
baseball
it was
at his
hard for me.
I didn't
to
realize I
get
still
set
had
up.
this in my fridge, and I was like, "Oh shit, that looks good."
Nice. Yeah, you're more of like a craft beer junkie, aren't
Yeah.
Get a $200 reward card.
you?
Because your lives
What's
forever in
your go-to nowadays? Like, or you like to mix it up?
Dude, I'm getting into whiskey.
Oh yeah.
love
Yep.
entwined exclusively
What kind?
at K.
Oh, rye, and I just tried this like whiskey agave mix thing up
Mhm.
in Winter Park. It was really good.
So it's like
Like
half-
tequila
part-
and whiskey like combined.
Huh. But that'd be
Oh,
all
it's
right.
tasty.
I drink stuff too fast to drink too much whiskey. You know, I got to stick with. I'm a White Claw guy nowadays.
Oh, yeah?
I like my seltzers.
You would.
Cuts back on the gut. Yeah. I don't want to be the pot belly guy. So, and I'm not gonna run a fucking marathon. So I'll drink seltzers and look gay. How many marathons have you done nowadays?
I've got a half marathon coming up in 2 weeks.
Nice.
3 weeks.
I mean,
And I just did
if
one,
you're into
or
that
I did
thing.
another one a couple weeks ago. But no marathons lately.
That I don't understand the marathon thing, but good for you.
It's fun.
Good for you. You think Seattle's going to draft a quarterback?
I don't know who they're gonna get this one.
In the 2023
Screw
NFL
Geno
Draft,
Smith again.
The Seattle Seahawks select Devin Witherspoon, cornerback,
Ooh.
Illinois.
Oh, okay. I don't know. how-
Corner?
He's a consensus All-American from Pensacola, Florida. Won the award as the best defensive
Yeah, I don't-
back in the Big Ten last year. Here's my favorite statistic.
I'm so behind on college football. It's not even funny.
I pretty much only knew about the first 4 or 5 picks. I don't know anything else that's gonna happen. I just hope the Bears get a lineman.
Yeah, I just watched I watched the playoff games and the championship, and that's about it. I just didn't. I don't know. CSU's not good. They don't really have any. Doesn't appear they're going to be good for anytime soon. So
They're gonna. Well, they might be competitive in like 2 years.
maybe, probably not.
The Mountain West.
Yeah, and then I don't know, like they're like what the hell? The Big 12 brought in like Cincinnati and somebody else, and had like I don't even I can't even follow the conferences anymore. It just
I
it's
don't know
all
what teams are in where anymore.
no, it's all Big 10 and SEC, and that's kind of it.
They're expanding the playoff though. Might be fun. Could be fun.
Yeah, it could be fun.
What the fuck is that?
Closing speed. Huh. Yeah, I don't know anything about that guy at all.
Dude, that was a freaking hit.
Yeah, it was. Seattle, if they were not in the NFC West, they could make a pretty good playoff run, but I don't know. San Francisco's they kind of got that division locked up for a little while.
That kid can hit. Oof.
Who's gonna win the NFC North this year, Rob? You think it's gonna be?
I mean, probably.
Minnesota?
I mean, Detroit now probably is the favorite.
Over Minnesota, you think?
Yeah, Minnesota's like they're done. Like they don't have anybody left beyond Kirk Cousins and maybe one or two other guys, and he's kind of over the hill now. So they're going to be in rebuilding. I'm assuming over the next 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, they kind of remind me when it was like it was Stafford and what's his name, Johnson, Megatron. It's just I mean they have that running back that's pretty good, but Justin Jefferson's incredible, but that's kind of it. I don't know. And Kirk Cousins can't win in prime time, so he's a great regular season quarterback, but doesn't do shit in the playoffs, so I don't know. I gotta take a leak, Rob. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
You still have cable, or are you like all streaming only guy nowadays?
I don't have cable. I haven't had cable in like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, we used to have satellite, and I haven't had it in a while, and I forgot how fucking annoying commercials are. I like the only time I see them is when I'm watching sports. Kids nowadays they don't realize how bad we had it. couldn't skip through the commercials. Fuck.
Just remember when they had the DVR, they set it up, you can actually, like, only if you recorded it and watch it later, then you
Yeah.
can go through those commercials.
Yeah, but then you were always behind too. So it was. I mean, it was a real. It was a real quandary that they put us through.
Picky. I don't know who the Lions are going for.
Who's their quarter? Is Goff? Is that
Goff.
who they have?
They're still paying off his contracts and they're not getting rid of him for a couple more years.
Yeah, that kid got paid. Remember when Brock Osweiler got all that money?
Yeah, like 4 years, 40 some odd million bucks.
And he made it a half season as a starter. If that, I don't even know if he made it that long.
No, he started like 3 games and then it was done.
Oh man, Broncos dodged a bullet. I remember like all the local announcers were like up in arms that they didn't pay Brock, and it turns out it's probably a good thing they didn't. Or maybe that whole situation is what ruined him, but I think probably he just wasn't that good. I was never sold on him.
Lions traded down.
Oh,
to the Cardinals. That's a little weird.
Yeah.
And pick up extra draft capital along the way. Will they go offensive tackle here? Will there be another surprise?
The hell's why are Cardinals trade out of that just to trade right back in?
They're gonna get Jalen Carter.
To the stage, here he comes.
They would.
With Arizona.
What's the big story on him?
Traded the 6th pick to the Arizona Cardinals. With the 6th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Paris Johnson Jr.
Oh, I wanted him.
Oh,
damn it.
How cool is that? It's a great moment.
Left tackle.
For this former 5-star prospect out of
He was one of the other guys that top lineman in the league.
Every game at right guard as a sophomore.
He's a lean left tackle too. Like he's big, but he's like. Boy, I bet when he packs some pounds on before the season, that dude's gonna be fucking massive.
Now, I'll tell you what, he's not a finished product.
Yeah.
When you watch him on tape, and Lewis and Boogie get into this, I watch him as a run blocker. He drops his head, has some balance issues, pass blocking, hand placement could be a little.
Wonder what they give up to get him.
313, and he's pretty trim.
As a 6'6.5", 313. He's got incredibly long arms. He's got really good feet, and he's going to try to become and work hard to become a great player. But those technical.
I mean, it's just another guy that Kyler Murray can't see over the top of, though. Isn't that guy like 5'9" or something?
Yeah, he's short.
And he doesn't.
Peter Skoronski, that's what I want to see.
Skoronski, is he like Penn State or some shit like that?
Northwestern,
yeah. Pollock name. We're gonna try to make a trip to Chicago this summer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so I interviewed this history professor from Chicago. He's a Polish guy. He's like a 3rd generation. His grandparents immigrated to Chicago, worked back in town, and he's wrote a bunch of books on Chicago. And I read one that he did on the Union Stockyards, and got a hold of him. He's really a cool guy. So, and he runs a museum in the Stockyards. So we're gonna, I think me and Aaron and Dell, I'll extend an invite to you if you want to join us. We're gonna try to make like a weekend trip and go see his museum. He's gonna give us a tour around the Stockyards and then go see a White Sox game.
Sweet. I could bring you to my neck of the woods.
Yeah. So if we can make the schedule
get
line
the
up,
suburbs going.
Yeah, cool guy. It was good. I had him on 2 weeks ago or something. A week ago, something like that. But yeah, he's a cool guy. I was impressed by him. He's kind of just known as like a Chicago historian, so pretty interesting. The Raiders. You think they're going to be any
Fuck
good?
the Raiders. No,
I don't either. Like,
they're never going to be good.
Jimmy G's okay. Devontae Adams is awesome, but it's the Raiders. That was such a perfect place for them to go. Like, Vegas is such a dirtbag city. It's like perfect fit for the Raiders.
What the hell are they interviewing there?
So what was the deal with Jalen Carter? Didn't he do something?
Yeah, he
stupid?
got he got into a drag race. Like he was doing a drag race thing with
right,
like friends of his at Georgia, and they ran. One of them got run off the road, and two people
killed
died.
him. Right? Yeah. Well,
and he like fled the cops and then came back.
Yeah, that's not.
There's some character issues. Let's say questionable.
Yeah, maybe, maybe so.
I wouldn't mind the Bears taking him too at number 9. I just think that he'd probably be available in the second round now.
Because I can't see that he gets worse from there, knowing that he essentially helped kill 2 of his buddies. I bet you he kind of comes around. You know, that's
Get out of here.
That sounded like a massive dog.
It's my dog.
What kind of dog you got now?
All right, guys. He's screaming. Thank you.
Oh, that was the massive hat that Aaron was talking about. Those things are dumb.
Yeah, so the dog is a dog we've had for a couple, like the breed of dog I've had for for almost a decade now is a Vizsla. They look like
you got another.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
You know the
how
breed,
old is
right?
he? What's that?
Do you know the breed?
A little bit. They're like bird dogs, right?
Yeah, they look exactly. I mean, that dog looks exactly like Hank,
Yeah.
like with a different colored nose.
Yeah. How old was Harley? How long did he make it?
To about 11.
11. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty big dog.
Where they need some people who can pick off the quarterback.
All right, where's Raiders getting?
And Tyree Wilson from Texas Tech.
I don't know.
Absolutely. In November, that foot injury may be a reason why he's not going to certainly use it. We'll keep an eye on him. We'll keep an eye on Jalen Carter with the character concern.
We talk about slip sliding away. Who the Raiders have on? They didn't have much on defense, did they? They got one of the best running backs in the league. They got the best receiver.
He is the wild card here. Because I'll tell you what,
they went and got a quarterback. I don't know.
Might go for a lineman. And they take my lineman on the picks.
This is one of those times where I'll tell you what.
You don't go tight end here, do you? Because then they get rid of Waller.
Tell me what we're dealing with here. When will he be ready? What could be the possibility of him re-injuring this and us not having it? Because we need him on the field. You're right. If you want to build it further back, which I believe in too. Absolutely. This is a guy who you have to trust your medical staff, though. They have to tell you you're good to go.
12th overall in 2023 second.
Go ahead, corner.
The Raiders need help in the defensive secondary, but it hasn't been for lack of trying. They've taken 5 defensive backs in the first round in the previous 10 years, which is tied for the most in the NFL in that stretch, Mel. It just hasn't worked out in many cases.
What a
high second round pick, essentially. That's weird.
What happened?
The Detroit Cardinals and the Cardinals pick or whatever trade.
And what was the terms on that? I didn't.
It was like they swapped their picks, so Detroit went down to 13 and got a second round pick for that number 6.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's true. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't know Detroit had a 13 or something. I don't know the Cardinals had another pick that did like that.
Yeah, I guess I didn't either.
Very little question. The fans in Kansas City will boo the newest Las Vegas Raider. Let's find out who it's going to be.
With the 7th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Tyree Wilson.
Tyree Wilson.
Texas Tech.
Oh. Edge rusher.
So there he is, a transfer from Texas A&M. He had a huge final season, 7 sacks, 15 and a half tackles for loss, 43 pressures before breaking the foot
a loud suit.
He was the Red Raiders' first team All-American.
That's a sweet suit.
2018. Mel, 6'6",
I couldn't pull it off, but if I could, I would wear it.
Yes, the long arms. You talked about 6'6", 271, and the long arms in the lane. Yes,
6'6".
Texas A&M. Left Texas A&M after redshirting there, getting on the field in 2019. He had 1.5 sacks, 3 tackles for loss. Goes to Texas Tech. He had some really impressive performances. Now, the Big 12 is a load with really good offensive tackles.
Pretty stout, too.
I call the AOG, right?
Big boy.
Yeah, he yanked that sucker down. One-armed.
Non-contact. He's left defensive end on that play, and a pass rush fell to the ground in pain, broken bone in that foot. There's some things to work with. They dropped him into coverage. They moved the
Falcons. Who did they sign? Oh, Baker Mayfield's down there, isn't he? What do you think of Baker? He's just gonna hang around the league forever. It seems like.
He keeps moving to different teams and not working out.
I know. He's like Colt McCoy. He's gonna be around forever and like sometimes start. And yeah, I don't know. Those are some massive sunglasses he's got on.
Those are kind of cool.
Like that's a big dude, and they look big on him. So like they'd cover my entire face, I feel like. Yeah, that's how much do you think that suit cost? 5,000?
6,000. I have no idea.
I don't know what it used to be $3,000 suits, but inflation nowadays, I don't know. I don't know what that shit would cost, but
I could pull that off.
You think so? I bet you could do it.
Yep.
You gonna go no shirt underneath?
Oh,
just
yeah, my
like
little
Miami
thing of I'm gonna shave my chest though a little bit.
Oh yeah, you don't want your like one little tuft of chest hair hanging out. Oh, I truly enjoyed the thread yesterday of who would make the best transgender, and can you imagine the amount of hair that would come off of Nick's chest? Like that, that dude is just like he's like a woolly mammoth.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's and then nothing on top of his head. Yeah, that if he had to wax his chest, he'd grow a full cup size just from the swelling.
Atlanta should get a quarterback too.
Yeah, you'd think they'd, or would they wait till? Is there anybody else beside? I mean, I guess that
I don't think Baker Mayfield should be a starter anymore. He's got to be a backup.
I would think so. I guess that Will Levis is still there.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems they're just they're kind of breeding a new type of quarterback nowadays. Like you don't have your like prototypical pocket passer anymore. Like the college offenses just don't run that type of offense anymore. Who do you think's gonna win it this year? NFL wise.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the Eagles are going to be at least on the NFC side.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Niners have way too many questions at quarterback. I don't.
Yeah, I don't think that whatever his name, Brock, is going to do any good.
You never know. He was pretty good, but very limited film on him, and yeah, I don't know. Now blew out his knee, and he's got to come back from that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be any good.
I don't know.
I think that was like a fluke kind of thing. And Mr. Irrelevant played really well for like 6 weeks, then gets hurt. I think he'll come back to reality. So they got to deal with what's the guy's name?
Trey Lance.
Traded up for. Yeah, Lance.
Yeah, we still don't know what that guy is because he sat for a year.
He always gets hurt.
Yeah, then got hurt immediately. So I don't know. He could be good too. He might suck. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Yeah, Eagles have got to be like odds-on favorite to win the NFC right now, but I don't know who. There's not really any. The Niners would be a close second if they had their quarterback situation figured out, but they don't. So,
yeah, I can't think of anybody else.
Yeah, and until proven otherwise, like bet on the Chiefs for the AFC.
Chiefs will probably do it again.
Yeah, I really like that Josh Allen, but I'm not sure he's got the killer instinct. He seems to. He does good in the playoffs, and then like, yeah, they just can't come up with it. They're like they should win, and then they don't. Like he doesn't even play bag.
Here we go. Here's Roger Goodell. For the Atlanta Falcons pick, I'm joined by Chris and Shane from Big Brothers Big Sisters of Kansas City. Chris and Shane are a true testament to the power of mentorship. The NFL and its teams work closely with Big Brothers Big Sisters of America as part of our work on social justice through our initiative, Inspire Change. The Falcons are big-time supporters of the organization, and they're thrilled to have Chris and Shane making their pick. Okay, guys, take it away.
With the 8th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Bijan Robinson, running back, Texas.
Whoa.
Huh.
Arthur Smith strikes.
The last time we get a running back in the top 10. That's dumb.
Yeah, that seems like a wasted pick. I mean, that guy's really good, but
he's super good. But he's running backs. You don't need to be. You could have got him a little later.
Yeah, and I guess they're just gonna roll with Baker, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Okay. Have at it.
Yeah, I mean. All right. Okay. 5'11", 215.
Arthur Smith, the head coach, he's the kind of guy who's going to say, hey, look, I need a bell cow. I need a guy who can do it all. Look at this elusive.
How big's Saquon? He's a little bigger than that, isn't he?
Stiff arm again. Sit down. Get off of me. I mean, he can do it all. Contact
I don't know what he's saying. I mean, he's super good.
Yeah. No, he's I don't know. He's a running back though. They don't retain their value very well.
He can catch the ball out of the backfield. As far as here, just running this halfback seam, and look at the adjust to be able to catch the ball back across his body. He's going to be.
Well, it is Atlanta. They've been to 2 Super Bowls. They got their shit pushed in by the Broncos, and then they gave up a 28-3 lead to lose the other one. So, I don't know. It's almost kind of par for the course for for Atlanta too. What is it about those certain franchises that just like can't do anything right? Like, there's a bunch of them. The Browns, the Lions, the Falcons are kind of there. The Texans, the Bears. Like they had the 1 year that the Bears won the Super Bowl, and then
what the hell? Did the Bears just swap picks?
I guess so.
What are they trying to grab? The fuck?
Bears are now the move here to Philadelphia.
And we talked about
There's been a lot of trades this
Yeah,
round.
it's a lot of like just trading picks like one. Why would they trade down one pick unless they really don't care about who the Eagles are going to get? I bet Eagles are going to get that lineman.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to Atlanta. This Bijan Robinson thing, I'm not going to let that go.
Jalen Carter's still there. They're showing him.
Hey, this is a running back. Tyler Algier, BYU running back, had a really nice year running the football for Atlanta. They drafted Kyle Pitts. They drafted Drake London. Algier had a good back. This defense still has major issues. I think it's an interesting pick because, again, Derrick Henry, Marcus
Aaron's back.
Is it a luxury pick when you got a really
bastard.
good back? Now, hey,
Oh, sorry.
There he is.
I've been doing that for like 5 minutes. I was like, they better let me on if the fucking Bears come up.
I didn't hear you chime in, so I get normally it gives a little buzz, but I didn't hear it.
You know what?
We've had 3 trades already.
You know what? I like the
Yeah,
Lions
the
trade.
freaking Bears decided to trade down one selection. Why?
What did they get in a washing machine and some soda?
And a raccoon.
Traded my washing machine to get him.
We'll throw in the possum if you can find him.
That's still a plus. That's still a plus.
Who was a second rounder down in Tennessee?
Derrick Henry was a second rounder.
You think about the veteran presence they have on the defensive line.
Yeah, Bijan Robinson to the Falcons. That's nothing against that Bijan Robinson, but man, you're just gonna roll with Baker Mayfield. Like, all right.
Well, first of all, I just want to say give honor to God for blessing me to be here with everybody and giving me the gift to be out here. But my grandpa, he's so ecstatic right now, and just doing it with him and being a part with him, it's so incredible, so amazing. But can't wait to celebrate it with him and see what he says.
You've already been doing community work in Austin. What should the Atlanta community know about what they're getting in Bijan Robinson?
Oh, I mean, they're just getting such a positive guy, that obviously loves football, but wants to help the city, just grow even more than it already is. And for me, my heart is out there for everybody, and I'm gonna bring my faith and my positivity, my happiness and smile to every kid, every teenager, every adult,
what's
everybody
the
out
Eagles
there.
pick?
So, I hope they accept me for me, and it's gonna be a great time.
What the Eagles needed a running back. That kind of probably chapped their ass at Robinson. What else do the Eagles need though?
Really, we're swapping 2 picks and we're getting a 2024 4th round pick?
I hate to give it to the Bears, but I would have taken that deal too.
I would.
You're losing on whoever they probably wanted from the Eagles, and we're just getting an added 4th round pick.
For next season, Philadelphia wanting to be aggressive in this spot, moving up one place, maybe believing someone else was going to come up.
Yeah, because
they just better not get that lineman that I want.
That first trade was a fucking haul. That
his big board. Mel, that does seem the direction that
it was they swapped this round. They got next year's first round and like a second and a third, right? Something like that.
There's a second in there.
Yeah, I mean it was a lot. And these last 2 trades have been pretty minimal.
Don't do it, Philly. Don't do it.
To the Philadelphia Eagles. With the 9th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft.
Break Rob's heart. Break Rob's
The
heart.
Eagles select Jalen Carter.
Oh.
Who was the guy that was going to break Rob's heart?
Lineman.
A lineman. O lineman.
Not this one.
No,
I swear to
this
God,
one.
Jalen Carter's like super good. I'm gonna be pissed. We could have got
You know he's gonna be good. He's got a lot of legal bills to pay. He's gonna be really good. What's up, Vern?
Made it to number 9.
This is Emmett.
That Emmett, what's up, dude?
We're going to bed. We're in a real Aaron after 20 beers mood right now.
Oh yeah. He's gonna go stalking off.
Yeah. Like you won't find him for 3 hours.
Nice. Yeah, that kid's gonna be good. I wonder, like, he didn't get charged with anything, did he? Or like, or is he?
They already had like the best defensive line in the league. I don't know why they added him to it. It's gonna take some time.
Didn't they get rid of some big name last year though?
Oh yeah, I think you're right. He's crying.
Oh, but Roquan Smith. What? He's a linebacker though, right?
Oh, he went to the Ravens.
Right. But he was on the Bears first, wasn't he?
Yep. And we traded him. We traded him out of there for like a second round pick.
Yeah.
Well, we have our pick.
Oh
Just
man.
make it work.
Hey, what did they say about the Raiders pick? I was listening to it online, and from the stats, it seemed like that guy was like a stretch. Was that the analysis?
Who did?
Was it a corner?
Pick? Yeah, it was the corner
No,
from Illinois.
Yeah, they said he got hurt. No, he was the pass rusher.
Oh, from Texas Tech.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't really
yeah.
follow that.
I don't know. He's big. I don't know.
It seemed like from the commentary, it was a very Raider pick.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Man, that's a big dude.
He gained 15 pounds in the last few weeks.
Jesus.
He has not done well since the end of the football season.
Well, you stress eat when you kill 2 of your buddies, all right? You stress
I would
eat.
figure. I remember they brought him to a pro day and he sucked.
Yeah, I haven't followed, but I heard something about him getting fat, and then the whole drag racing deal. I don't know.
He'll probably be good.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he knew he was supposed to be number 1 overall, right?
Yeah, up until
that shit happened.
Yeah.
He's
gone downhill since that, but he still made it in the top 10. That's surprising. I thought he wouldn't go until the second round.
Yeah, the drag racing thing that sucks. That guy's gonna have to live with that forever. But it doesn't seem like. I mean, he's not doing Aaron Hernandez shit. So
Wait, what happened with this dude?
Character flaw.
Just
they were drag racing, and then yeah, it is. I mean, but he's also a young punk ass kid that's about to be really fucking rich.
Yep.
And no, they were drag racing, and the guy who was racing against flipped the car, and 2 of the guys died, or some shit like that. And then he ran, and I don't know. I mean, it's fucked up, but I don't think it's not a malicious deal. He's not out. Like I say, he's not doing Aaron Hernandez shit.
Yeah, that guy is a beast.
As long as they're not doing genocide, Matt, you're okay with that?
As long as they're not doing specific genocide. You know, like I said,
that's right. Specific.
Remember, because that's where we fucked up with slavery. That's where Hitler fucked up with the genocide. He was too specific. We were too specific. if it's broad spectrum genocide, history looks upon you kindly.
Just in general. Oh yeah, Rob, you're missing out on these colorful insights into the human psyche that we have.
I have thought about asking you on several times, Rob, but I also don't.
You've thought about it, but didn't actually. Thanks.
Well, no, because you're a lawyer, so I didn't want to ruin your life if just so happens one of your clients comes on when we're talking about Hitler being too specific in his genocide. You know,
I'm gonna say, no offense. I don't think any of my clients are going to be watching this, but
yeah, out of the 10 people, I don't think.
Well, you never know. You know, the internet works in weird ways because I've had.
Then, Rob, are you down then?
Yeah.
On the two. All right, Rob. Fucking.
All right,
set it up.
I'll join.
Okay, let's do it. Rob is now joining the Cast Defense Post Politics.
Holy shit!
I fucking love it.
We just won the first round pick, Matt. We just won it.
Yep, we did. All right, here's Chicago.
Where are they going?
Chicago Bears select Darnell Wright. Offensive tackle, Tennessee.
Huh.
I'm
okay with the lineman. I thought they'd go with the kid from Northwestern.
Huh.
All right.
Well, is the kid from Northwestern better?
I think so. The only thing they said was wrong with him was he had like small arms.
Well, do you guys need a tackle or do you need a guard?
We need a tackle.
Okay, then yeah.
But the kid from Northwestern, he played tackle at Northwestern. He was like one of the best players, but he was technically a guard when he started. They just moved him. Damn. That's big boy.
And he's immediately about to get ruined.
Yeah. We'll have to see what your quarterback does, because I've always said that Chicago, Detroit, and Cleveland is where quarterbacks go to die, and
apparently Denver too.
Kinda, yeah, but it's like Denver is where like they ride off into the sunset though. That's a big man.
5 flat, almost.
At 323 pounds? Jesus.
Yeah. That big dude. Titans are already in.
I'm pretty sure my 40 is like 5'3".
Is that
He's 150 pounds heavier than me, or 130 pounds heavier.
Was that current or old time, Rob?
That was like when I was at my most athletic, which is not a lot. All right.
Hey, Rob, I was a 4.89. Suck a dick.
Oh, bullshit.
4.89, baby. 4.89.
I ran a sub 6 mile, so.
Oh, speaking of running, Rob, do we need to put together a GoFundMe site to make sure you have enough tissues on your run? Because I saw one of your
bleeding nipples.
Yes.
Well, I saw one of your pictures. It was really sunny out, but you're quite drippy from the nose. Are you doing okay?
Yeah. You looked like full on Downsy.
You look like a kid after he got a Sega Genesis for Christmas. You're crying.
It's an emotional time. What can I say?
Yeah.
Rob, you look like
I like one for my nipples. Right?
You look like the kid from Little Giants with the snot.
And we're
see what this thing on.
Me and Aaron are talking shit, and as if we haven't ran past 100 yards in 6 years.
Right? Rob wasn't running. He was riding a Vespa through Aspen, and he had
right.
coming out.
We're
just go, man. Running, I don't get it. That
you never will.
That Kenzie Johnston, the one that was doing the news, the cattle news report here for a while. she was telling the story about how she was training for this like 50-mile run, and I was like, that sounds awful. But she was thinking I was gonna say awesome, and then she didn't know what to think. I was like, that
thank you.
sounds awful. I can't even pretend to get on board with that. I'm like, that I can't think of anything I'd rather do less than run 50 miles.
Yeah, I don't think I'll do that either. 26.2 is about as much as I can do.
0.2.
Dumb, dude. It's fucking dumb.
Not 26.3 or 0.4.
Was that your first marathon that you
No.
did when we were there?
That was my second.
Okay. Well, was it the most memorable when I was
It was the most memorable.
at the finish line?
I was
holding a
confused
sign that said
when
Rob
I
ain't
finished.
real.
I saw you running around. I did not expect that at all. I thought I was hallucinating.
That's awesome.
Dude, you know you're
And then
fucking...
I got pissed at myself, like, if I'm hallucinating right now, why the fuck am I looking at Matt?
Dude,
Because you love me, Rob, and you know it.
Rob, you're in some serious trouble if you're hallucinating Matt being there.
I know.
I was holding a handwritten sign with a Bic pen that I really had to. I think I used all the ink in that pen, and it said Rob ain't real.
People looking at like, who the fuck are these guys?
That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Is the Muppet on tonight? Oh, yep, there he is, Mel Kiper.
Oh,
he looks like if the Muppets had a grouchy character.
Yeah.
Now, can he be a left tackle? Does he have to kick it inside the guard at 6'3.5" with short arm?
Look at
All right,
this
you
fucking guy
fellas.
here.
I'm
Look
getting yelled
at
at
this
to come help
fucking
my kids
guy.
get into bed, so I'm leaving.
All right, Rob.
All right, buds.
All right. Later, dude. Love you.
Okay, Rob, you're coming on. Rob's in. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send. That's fuck yeah. Go, Rob.
So did you? So I didn't know about this. Apparently, have you seen the video of last year when the Titans traded AJ Brown?
No.
Apparently, Mike Vrabel was not happy and knew nothing about it.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I would have been pissed too if I was him. 'Cause, like, that was like your only offensive weapon besides Travis Henry.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And I do see the commissioner making his way here. So Tennessee, we will announce
Fucking
their
good
selection,
Dell.
and then the Lions
How much do you think he hates himself?
here after a flurry of trades. So we'll hear from the Lions.
Like he catches so much shit. A lot of it deservedly so. But man, he can't
Levi.
read the he can't read the comments on Twitter.
Oh, I wish Rob was here right now.
I know it.
Who is the only unanimous All-American in North
Oh man.
history.
It's going to be another Quentin Nelson scenario.
Yeah.
Like all these people are like, oh, even though this is the best guy in the draft, you know, we got to fill for need, and then he becomes like a generational player.
Yeah.
I spoke to his head coach, Pat Fitzgerald, yesterday. Peter Skoronski is a
Skoronski.
young man.
He
Mel,
just
didn't want
sounds
any
tough.
part of the hoopla here. He's in a pizza joint tonight
Isn't it
with
like,
his family.
I feel like if you're a Pollock with a Pollock name, you got to be tough, right? In football,
I think
that
so.
has to happen, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, and then like a Chicago Pollock too, because you know there weren't any rich Pollocks coming over.
No.
Like not a one of them was rich.
They're not into money, Matt.
No, well, they are, but none of them had any of it. Yeah, like this wasn't a pampered kid. Like no,
You may not miss a beat there. He may end up
Kid went to
exceeding
work in the
expectations,
fucking
but
steel
6.5
mill when he was
short on those
6.
guys.
His
I think with
his
five
dad
of
gave
those
him
people going into the
cuts of
NFL,
veal
whether
for
you can
Christmas.
see what you worked towards
Yeah.
left, which was an elite left tackle. So Skoronski goes 11 to Tennessee.
His dad wanted his kids to be naughty so they'd get some extra coal for the winter.
He turned off the heating vents in their rooms.
Players in this draft, they're scheduled to have 5 of the next 43 picks, and they're looking to add some playmakers.
Wait, who has the 5 of the next 43 picks?
Remember last year they traded TJ
The Lions.
to Minnesota.
Oh, dude, I'm starting to become a Lions fan, man.
I wouldn't hate to see them be good. I like their head coach, that McDaniels guy, or is it what's his name?
Todd
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell, yeah.
Motor City Dan Campbell, yeah. That's Pat McAfee calls him MCDC, Motor City Dan Campbell. I like that guy. He's kind of a dumb, but he's just a football guy. I like him.
Oh, I'd totally go play for him.
Fuck yeah.
Like he's like one of those dudes.
I know, and then the Lions are they're kind of the lovable losers of the NFL. Like nobody hates the Lions because they've never been good enough for anybody to actually hate them, you know?
The Detroit Lions select Jahmyr Gibbs, running back, Alabama.
Oh, what? This guy's pretty fucking good, but I don't know if you pick a running back right.
I don't know. Well, good for that kid. I mean, he's going to make bank and probably be out of the league in 5 years.
Wait, what's going on with the situation here?
You think that's his sugar mama?
Is
Lions David Montgomery, who they already have on the roster. What do you think Dan Campbell's going to want to do this year?
I don't know.
He want to run the football. Jahmyr Gibbs can do it all. Transfer from Georgia Tech. He has got home run speed, sub 4.4 speed. He can run inside and outside.
Yeah, he's good.
Out of the backfield. His comp to me, obviously, is Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey type, and you can see why. Except he's fast. He's a guy who can take it the distance.
Yeah, he's a stud. Oh, number 12. They like the running backs this year.
I just like with running backs, like you could get somebody in second, third round from like a Mountain West school and just couple them with somebody.
Yeah, or like you could trade back up into the first round, like or trade back to the later half of the first round and get should be able to pick up your premier running backs in like the late half of the first round or early second round, you know?
Maybe the Lions are just like, whatever, we've got so many fucking picks. We're gonna go full Madden. You know, when you're you trade for draft picks and have like 5 first rounders right in a row.
Yeah, but I mean, they're like not even really going like best available. Like he wasn't like, I don't think anybody had him going like top 15. I don't know.
I'm really curious about this situation here.
Yeah.
And like he has not hugged his second. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe she's like his sponsor or something. What do you think Aaron Rodgers' dick pic looks like? Since like the Packers are up next and they just got rid of Rodgers and he's following right in the footsteps of Favre.
Oh, I was like, what do you think about Aaron Rodgers' dick?
He's going in Favre's path.
You know what? I got to be honest because it's the only thing that comes to mind. I think it's a Trump mushroom head. That's what I'm picturing.
It's just like a little mushroom out in nature.
You know, no, you know what? Since he's all natural, all nature, it's uncircumcised. It's got to be.
Maybe.
What do you think?
No, because he seems like a rich kid who be like he seems like a Boulder hippie, like not a real hippie, you know.
Oh, okay. I got it then. He was circumcised and then he reversed a circumcision.
I'm picturing like a long, skinny, kind of like when you pull the top off of a dandelion, but the stem is still there.
He calls it Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm. So does he send a dick pic that gets leaked? Is he gonna go full Brett Favre?
Have you seen this dick pic, Matt?
No, but I it was a big deal back in the day. You remember that?
Friends have told me about it.
Yeah, I've trust me. If I knew it, I would be describing it to you in detail. But I've not seen it.
Do you think
I've heard it wasn't impressive though?
Yeah. Why? Because it had Wrangler jeans tattooed on both sides?
Hey, maybe, I don't know. But then, because there was people like, who was that running back from Alabama that got picked? I want to say like number 1 overall, even by the Colts. He played. Was it Richardson?
Trent Richardson.
Yeah.
Did he get? Yeah.
I don't remember if he was number 1 overall or not, but I know he was first round. And but I think there was like some a dick pic of his got floated out, got leaked out there, and apparently that was a hammer. Like it was the one you'd expect a guy like Trent Richardson to have.
Like, I know everybody's against stereotypes, but
like it was pretty on point apparently. Like the stereotype was right in line.
Like a baby arm holding an apple.
Something like that, yeah. It was like apparently it was very noticeable. Like something you would remember.
What? Did the Packers just trade? Oh, okay. I was
Mhm.
like, they did another trade.
Oh, so this is the Jets pick.
What did they get?
Did
they get? They got to get more, right?
Yeah, but that conditional second round pick is most likely going to be a first rounder, because I think all he has to do is he has to play like 65% of the snaps, Rodgers does, and then that second rounder gets upgraded to a first rounder. So they essentially got two first round, or they got a second round and a first round, and then swapped first rounders.
Turn up, Matt.
Defensive end, Iowa.
Lucas Van Ness.
Shocker, yeah. Kid coming out of Iowa.
He looks like a Russian mafia guy's kid.
He looks like a Paul brother.
Yeah.
When you look at it. They moved him around at Iowa. You think about Kirk Ferentz, the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Yeah, he looks like he's
he was a defensive end. He was a defensive tackle.
He'd be like the Russian Tony Soprano's kid.
He's the third new rock.
Now the athletic numbers
Yeah.
showed at the combine: 6'5", 272 pounds. You see him here, 4.5 80 ran, was great in the drills. I didn't see those
pretty
athletic
good.
numbers on a consistent basis. I thought another
Man,
year
after onto that,
would have really helped him maybe become Aiden Hutchinson, the
Yeah.
first, second, third pick overall. Green Bay edge was their second need. Passed on tight end Dalton Kincaid. Passed on wide receiver like Zay Flowers and Jackson Smith and Jigba to get a Todd McShay favorite and Lucas.
You think the not the Packers, the Patriots are ever going to be good again?
Fuck. You know what, dude? I thought they'd be okay because I thought it was more Belichick than Brady.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to be, right? Because, like, Belichick's not a dummy.
No. But he also didn't win anything until Brady got there.
But, like, he would pick mid-rounders.
Yeah.
I mean, Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, who was the guy who did the interception in the Super Bowl.
Flowers.
Oh no, Flowers is another one.
Yeah, but yeah, he was kind of known for that, and then they all wanted to get paid, and he let him go and replace him with like another third rounder.
I mean, they drafted Gronk, they drafted Aaron Hernandez. Like they have to, like, eventually.
I think so. I think it's just that hard to get a legit quarterback. They're just that rare, you know. Like you get one that looks really good coming out of college, and then they just they might even start good, and then like once people put some film together and they put a scheme together, and then they just fucking fall apart.
It's like the Rockies every year. They're really good the first week, and then the scouting report comes out.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
So Brad's out, I guess.
Is he?
Yeah.
Lame.
I mean, I can't claim to not be an old soul fogey at 37, but Brad is Wilford Brimley status.
he really is. He really is. Fucking Brad. I was really hoping Nick would come on too, but
no, he's busy with something.
Yeah, he's Coach Nick. Steelers. You know, Mike Tomlin is like the best example in the NFL of just like how it really is a meritocracy. He was the only black head coach for a long time, and he just fucking won. Like when Bill Cowher stepped out, Mike Tomlin stepped in, and nothing fucking changed. They just won. They just won football games.
We're gonna draft running backs and wide receivers that can block.
Yeah. And then like, oh, now they got their hometown boy at quarterback, and you're like, you know what? That kid's probably gonna be pretty fucking good. Just because it's Pittsburgh. Yeah, I like that. I fucking love Mike Tomlin. He's just I've always liked the Steelers just because they're the blue collar type of city, you know, just like a hard nosed.
Where the Steelers moved up.
Yeah, the Steelers moved up, took the 17th overall, and then a 4th round for.
Matt, why don't you go to the draft party dressed up in a mariachi suit?
It seems like a lot of work. Mostly. Mostly, that's my answer. Seems like a lot of work. Remember when like Jerome Bettis was in his heyday? I fucking loved the bus. From the 5 yard line in, just fucking give it to Jerome. Boom, 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 boom. He's in.
It took him 5 minutes to run.
Yeah. Fucking love Jerome Bettis though. He was like, wasn't he bumping up on 300 pounds by the time he retired?
Might have been.
He was a big old boy.
My favorite to this day, Mike Allstott.
Yeah, I loved Mike Allstott. He had no neck.
Patriots have traded the 14th pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers. With the 14th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Broderick Jones, offensive tackle, Georgia.
I think that's the one that Rob wanted. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he wanted the Chicago kid. This
to stay at home at Georgia and helped win 2 national championships.
No doubt, when you talk about the basketball background, he moves like a basketball player. 6'5", 311 pounds, and one indicator.
He could have played basketball.
He's
number 2 in the 2020 recruiting class. He's only started
a big man.
Games, so the future is ahead of him. But look at the
I've never seen a 3-pounder like that.
6'5", over 300
No.
pounds out in space. But this is also what I love. When you get out in space, can you finish? Hey,
Danny Foles too.
On your back. That's finishing
damn.
power
That's
of a young man. He
big man coming at you.
15 games the second year. The lateral agility. You can play left tackle. You can block the team's best edge rusher. You got to be able to have your feet dance like a typewriter.
Who's up?
Another guy
Jets?
trained by Willie Anderson.
Yeah, the Jets. The Jets.
They need a receiver, right? There's no way they can't have a receiver because complained about it so much. There's no way.
You would think so, but they went out and got Lazard, and then they had that
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, that dude was a stud.
That dude is bad.
I mean, they already got a good defense. Might as well go get another receiver. Fucking
what? Bryce Hall's all hurt now.
Is he?
I think he was hurt last year.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass.
I couldn't tell you. But I mean, I don't know. Give Aaron Rodgers a whole bunch of weapons. See what happens. Could be fun. I wonder if they. Why does everybody got to have a fucking Ukraine flag everywhere? Just fucking Ukraine flags.
Because they knew you'd be watching, Matt.
I guess.
Matt, this is a football show.
I know it. What's your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers? Is he
You know what? I think I am like the rest of America that wasn't like a Bears or Lions fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we liked him, but as soon as he started to get noticed for his off the field stuff, just total douchebag.
Yeah. Like, he's hard to like. And might be the most talented quarterback we've ever seen.
Now, question for you. Would the Broncos have been better if they had Hackett and Rodgers versus Russell Wilson? Oh, Matt's all frozen.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, there we go. Are you back? We're back. Maybe.
Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear?
Okay. Yeah, my computer went on the fritz.
Well, you gotta stop sticking your dick in the holes.
Well, it's an impossible ask.
I mean, just grab a pie or something and watch porn, Matt.
Those were the days when you could just get a pie and fuck it.
Like, that's such a ridiculous movie. Was there any time in your adolescence where you're like, hey, I'm going to fuck some inanimate object?
No, not once.
Not even that, like food related.
What about getting another wide
Like,
receiver?
no, not at all.
Two receivers going to put Jigba from Ohio State. Zay
Never
Flowers, Boston
never
College,
crossed
two
my
guys
mind,
who
but
slot right away.
it was a hilarious series, but
Yeah, you know what?
it's just so ridiculous.
You're right. Why the fuck is there a Ukraine flag back there?
Right? Like, just, yeah, I was like, come on. This is a football show, right?
Maybe they're expanding to Ukraine.
Maybe. And it would suck so many balls to get drafted to the Ukrainian team.
Which get drafted? Ugh, Ukraine.
Kyiv. We're the Kyiv Panthers.
Okay, maybe we save it for next time, or we can go. What would be Ukraine's mascot?
Oh. All right, so they're like Slavic / Russian.
Uh-huh.
So we got so it'd be like a bear or I don't know, just be like the Kiev Red.
I feel like it'd be the Kyiv Red Cabbage.
The red cabbage.
Because, like, I don't know why, but for some reason I tie cabbage to all those Slavic nations.
Yeah, the Kiev Borscht.
You had a red, they used to be Soviet, that type. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So I was listening to no, we'll save that. We'll save that. We'll save that for Fence Post Politics. We're watching football now.
Dude, it's got to happen next week. Rob,
It has to.
I thought Rob wouldn't be down.
I didn't either. I actually have never asked him because I figure that might interfere with his work in some way or another. Because like I said, you never know. It's the internet. I don't have a lot of listeners, but it's the internet. Shit can go viral at any time.
Isn't that the most Rob thing ever?
Yeah.
Very willingly want to come on, but he doesn't come on until you actually ask him.
Yep. He's such a Jew.
Have you know, you're talking about your friends being funny. I don't even think it's the friends being funny. I think they're just all autistic.
Maybe. That might be it. It might, but also I still say like that my entire circle of friends are all fucking hilarious in one way or another. Just all of them. And Rob is no different. I mean, Rob is so funny sometimes. Like, god damn it, when Rob is on, his one-liners are fucking superb. I mean, just superb.
Are we just a group of autistic people that finds awkwardness absolutely hilarious? Is that it?
Well, and also just have like a knack for quick one-liners. Like,
you're making my case for me, McKinley.
Yeah, it might be. It might be just we're all just slightly on the spectrum somewhere.
Whoa. We don't do math. But man, we're really good at just bagging on each other.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like puns and sexual innuendo just flow like wine.
Sexual harassment.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Mel Kiper looks kind of like a bird.
He looks like if AI did a real life version of Sesame Street and he's the Count.
Yeah. Have you seen those AI renditions of Trump getting arrested?
No.
It's pretty funny. It's like he's running from the cops down the street. It's pretty funny. That AI shit's fucking spooky though. As you know, I'm very, very much on board with just kind of let business do its thing, but kill that with fire.
With hot fire.
Just kill that with fire now. That AI bullshit. Like, it's neat, but no. Same. Put it on the same way as with the bio lab. Just like, no, please don't do that. Just don't do that.
Forget nuclear war. Just nuke all AI. Just fucking.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Well, now we're fucked because AI, when they become super leader, they have audio video of us. Like,
I know. We'll be the first ones that get drone bombed.
These are heady days for fans of this franchise, and here comes the commissioner and his special guest to announce the pick.
Who's this jackass?
Probably Make-A-Wish, Matt, you jackass.
He seems like a rich kid, and I don't like him.
Global community that supports the life-changing wishes that Make-A-Wish grants.
Damn it.
For World Wish Day, only a couple days away, I'm joined by
Well,
Kyle Stickles.
he doesn't seem like a Make-A-Wish kid. He
overcame cancer. You're ripping on him, Matt.
Well, I'm just saying, congrats, kid. But his face looks like his parents paid somebody off so that he could get the Make-A-Wish deal.
It's a brand.
And tell me I'm wrong. And tell me I'm wrong.
He's excited, Matt.
Yeah, he is, but he's got a really hateable face.
I'd also like to thank the NFL, the New York Jets, and the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Northeastern New York for
Oh,
giving
I
me
feel
this
like an asshole.
opportunity tonight.
He's 11. He's only got one move, Matt. Just give him a little bit of break there.
It's not him. It's just his face.
2023 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Will McDonald, linebacker, Iowa State. Let's go!
He's got one move.
I mean,
Will McDonald, the fourth. This young man.
congrats, kid. I'm glad you survived cancer, but man, you got to do something with your face. It's
Okay. Scurry is out. He's off of his date. He's starting to text us.
well, yeah. Get in here.
I'm gonna text that little bitch.
Get in here. Will McDonald. I don't know anything about him. He's fast.
How fast is he?
Pretty fast.
Man, we really just bagged on Jake tonight.
I know.
Are we officially like kind of a real podcast show where we have like guest star appearances now?
I kinda. Like we actually did it. It's been going. I've been at this for almost 4 years now, so I mean it's kind of a thing.
Have you really been doing it 4 fucking years?
In June, yeah.
My phone was blowing up because of some
The
Iowa
Redskins
State kid. He
pick.
had an 11-foot broad jump, a 6.95 second three cone. They would have been the best among all defensive ends.
Did they sell the Commanders?
I believe so.
They finally did get sold.
I thought they did.
I hadn't heard. I did hear that like the Saudis are heavy investors in that.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's going on with them in sports?
Well, I don't know. They seem to be spending a lot of money on sports here in the United States. Donald Trump seems to be friends with them too.
Yes, he does. Oh,
Yeah.
so have you ever seen the video of Roger Goodell with like a Make-A-Wish kid and they announced it and they're walking off? And long story short, I'm pretty sure he wiped a booger on this girl's dress.
Did he really? On a
Yeah,
Make-A-Wish
like,
kid?
During commercial, you should pull that little gem up.
I'll see if I can do that.
Here, let me see if I can find it for you. Jake said no.
The booger flick. Roger.
We should just send.
Oh, I got it.
Did you find it?
All right.
I can't believe this is fucking real.
Everyone wondering why Roger Goodell gets booed at the NFL draft every year has not seen this video of him wiping his boogers on a girl with one leg after she helped him announce a second-round pick. Everyone wondering why Roger Goodell gets booed at the NFL draft every year has not seen this video of him wiping his boogers on a girl with one leg after she helped him announce a second-round pick. Everyone wondering why Roger Goodell gets booed at the NFL draft every year has not seen this video.
That's funny. Fucking Roger Goodell. Fucking Roger Goodell.
I mean, that's another guy who's so rich you don't give a fuck, and he's never getting fired. Never.
Well, let's face it. Like he's hired by the owners, who are like the biggest. They're the richest dicks of all the rich dicks in America, essentially. Like that. There's not a more exclusive club than NFL owner.
It's money and prestige.
Yeah. And they're the ones that that choose. They hired him, and
Correct.
he only answers to them. And if they're making money, he keeps his job.
Yeah.
So like he's bulletproof for the most part. It doesn't matter how much the fans hate him. If Jerry Jones likes you, you're getting paid, motherfucker.
He in his exit interview, what really won him over was the Hummer he got.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. So he like still he's got to hate himself inside. You'd think after all the shit that he catches.
He is he married? I feel like that would be a total Nick. I feel like Nick would be like Roger Goodell and Nick are the same person.
See, I always picture Nick more like Clark Griswold type.
Yeah. That really nice, but can go nuts. Real,
yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's just barely keeping it together at all times.
Next time we see Nick, we should ask him. You don't have a chainsaw, right, Nick?
Like, yeah, and he coaches high school girls. Like, I can't think of a group of people that I less want to be around than high school girls. Oh, you ever heard them talk? Fuck.
You know what? Like, I only have one high school girl like in my life, my niece.
Oh.
She's such a 90s grunge kid. She just doesn't talk.
That's funny. That's the best time. Those are the good ones.
Defensive back, Mississippi State.
Emmanuel Forbes.
Yeah. I have no idea.
No clue.
Seasons had 14 picks. Listen to this. He brought 6 of them back for touchdowns. 6 pick sixes is an all-time FBS record. For context, Mel, only 2 active NFL players
Well, Mississippi's
have that many
good,
in their
so-
career. 16 interceptions in
Yeah.
high school, Greeny. 14 in his career there. It is a
166. He's a little fella.
166. Holy
6
shit.
foot 166.
There's no way I
438. Oh shit. That's
There's no way I'm drafting a dude who's over 180.
no, dude. It's tiny.
It's Brad.
166 and 6'1".
Oh, Brad's around that. Why isn't he? running that?
Because Brad runs a 6-second 40.
Brad runs like he eats his food. Slow.
Slow. One dip of ketchup at a time.
I love Brad, but the worst thing about being hungover on a Sunday was going to farm table and waiting for him to get with his meal, because right at the end of the meal, the hangover hit real hard, and he just wanted to get the fuck out.
Brad was a picky eater, and he ate like so like he had a regimen that he followed, and it was astoundingly slow.
He would drop his fork in between bites. Set it down.
But he had to drop his fork so he could do the between bites.
In the 2023 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Christian Gonzalez, defensive back, Oregon.
We get the
They booed him.
Did you notice too, Brad, when he eats, he almost looks like British royalty. He kind of had his he'd pick it up, he'd eat, stick his nose up a little bit, put it back down, then continue with his royal snobbery.
I know. You're waiting for him to be like, Jeeves, my napkin.
These eggs are quite delightful.
Are these duck eggs or quail eggs?
Are there any GMOs in these?
Oh, look at that. He picked off a guy from CU. Fuck off.
I'm kind of shocked that none of the Iowa guys have like CSU highlights.
Yeah. CSU was bad. CU was so bad last year.
There's no like that team. I think CSU could have beat them.
Yeah, and they still lost somehow.
Oh, did they play last year?
Or maybe they didn't. Is this the year they didn't?
Yeah, it was the year they did. Of course,
Yeah.
team in existence, and CSU doesn't even get to play them.
Yeah, they went 1-11.
Man, I'm such a petty fuck. Like, I bagged on all the CU fucking buffs at my office because we were 2-something and they only had 1. Like, and it was such a lame argument, but they had nothing. I was like, God, please let him go fucking winless, please. I really wanted that to happen.
Yeah, that'd have been great. But that's also part of the reason I like Dion, because like growing up, I really liked the Buffs, like because that was who was on TV. And it wasn't until the freshman year at the Mile High Showdown when I saw like how fucking gay and stupid and awful the CU fans really were, that I was like, fuck this university. And then so I've never rooted for him until Dion. I was like, you know what? He's also like, I'm cleaning fucking house. He's like, everybody who's on the team, go ahead and hit that transfer portal, baby, because I'm bringing my own people. And they're like, fuck off. I love Dion. Like, I'll watch just because of Dion, Coach Prime.
I do like Dion, but there's no fucking way I can root for anything. I can't. Man.
Man, I was a fan for 18 years until I got to college. So it's still there in the back of my head. Even though I know they're a bunch of assholes, I can separate the art from the artist. You know, I'll separate football from the rest of CU.
Oh, so that's why you're still listening to Yeezy.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, I think he makes some great points.
Damn it, dude! Rob's not here for that joke.
I know it.
Rob.
Damn it! I'll marking it now, and I'll send that to Rob as a clip.
Rob, we had a genocide joke, and now we had a Jewish joke.
And see, that's why I know Rob was not lost to the liberal brainworms that happened. Is because he had made a post about somebody making fun of Joe Biden's stutter.
Yeah.
And I was like, Rob, you're not even really upset. And then he immediately responded with a gif of Billy Madison today, Junior. And I was like, yes, there's still hope.
He's still in there. He's still in there. He's Rob's.
That's the savage that I know. Because if you remember back in the early days of Facebook, when it was just university, college kids that had it, one of Eric's favorite quotes was, "Jesus was a fag." Quotations, Rob. and it was Eric and Rob had like I think it was like Muslim history or Arab history 101. It was, I can't remember if it was Muslim or Arab, whatever. And Rob being a Jew and Eric being like devout Catholic, and they were having a discussion on the way back from like Arab history or like history of the Islamic world, I think maybe is what the and somehow Jesus entered the equation, and Rob was like, Jesus was a fag.
It's the best part about that whole story. And then he got converted to Catholicism.
I know it. It's, Rob's the worst Jew on earth.
Rob, where are you?
I know it's I fucking love that guy though.
Oh, I do love.
I really love that guy. He's so funny. His wedding was one of the funnest times I've ever had in my life. Like
Yes,
that,
it was.
they really nailed that deal for all of it. Like that was so fun.
We smoked like 10 or 12 cigars each.
Rob, I fucked your sister-in-law too.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
My nose is running like Rob after a run.
But that even take that out of the equation, it was still the I think the funnest wedding I've ever been a part of. It was we had 18 holes of golf with an open tab at the like a running tab on the drink cart. We had the grandpa bringing us like fine hand rolled cigars the entire time, and I mean it was honestly probably some of the most fun I've ever had in my life. It was great. The Lions are they're gonna draft Will Levis. They did?
Who did?
The Lions.
Did they draft that Iowa State kid?
No, they drafted a quarterback, it looks like, out of Kentucky, that Levis. At least that's who they had the camera on anyways.
You know,
I don't know. I really don't know what the Lions need.
They need wide receiver. They need cornerbacks. And then you can always strengthen the offense.
Yeah, like you can always draft O-line.
Linebacker. But
Yeah.
let's say they had how many picks in the first 3? Like
5.
Pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Jack Campbell, linebacker,
Okay.
Iowa.
Linebacker.
no, you were mixing up your white kid.
Yeah.
Mad to be all you.
Well, I don't know if I trust this pick. He's not from Penn State.
Ooh, that's a deep cut.
I know. He looks like an Iowa kid. Huh.
That would be pretty good if you want the bucket.
Yeah.
You know what, man? Iowa's defense. This might be.
Oh yeah. Like I learned on a couple betting shows that you always bet the under when I was playing because
it's crazy.
they never have an offense and their defense is just always really, really good.
So when we went to Iowa, and we were like catching up with the fans, like we were like kind of like, oh yeah, we're gonna get our ass kicked. I tell you, 95% of them was like, I don't know, we can't score.
Yeah.
Like
they load up on defense and they don't do anything on offense. Or well, except for tight ends. They always have good tight ends.
Well, let's be honest. Like offensive players are more flashy, and who the fuck live in Iowa?
Yeah. It's kind of like it's kind of like in Kansas, you know, like when K-State like started running the spread offense, all the K-State fans were like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?" Who's quarterbacks at Tampa right now?
Let's see. Tampa needs.
What? Well, who's the quarterback though?
Oh shit, that's right.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Do they take that Levi kid?
We'll see.
Isn't it
We'll-
amazing
we-
how knowledgeable we are and we didn't even prep? Look at
I
that.
know. I know it.
Have- Single snap.
Let's see. Tampa. A quarterback.
Jameis Winston. No, he's on.
Oh no, it's Baker. Baker's down at Tampa. So who's at Atlanta? I thought Atlanta was the one that drafted Baker.
Does Atlanta? I always get confused with the Colts and Atlanta because the last like 3 or 4 years, all they've done is had like older quarterbacks.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Desmond Ritter, who was? Oh, he was the Cincinnati quarterback.
That's who they took?
No, that's who's on the depth chart at
Oh,
Atlanta right now. Is Desmond Ritter and Taylor Heineke. Heineke's a great backup.
Somebody that can rush the passer.
Who do we got?
So,
Do they go on the defensive side of the
But Baker's at Tampa.
A few years ago. Let's find out. Here comes
Huh.
Roger Goodell with the pick.
Baker Mayfield's just going to be around forever, I think.
is he on Tampa? Did you?
2023 NFL
Yeah.
Draft. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Kalijah Cansey, defensive end, Pittsburgh.
Defensive tackle out of Pitt, the last unanimous All-American from Pitt, was also a defensive tackle, Lewis, and that was Aaron Donald.
He absolutely was, and I'll tell you, Kalijah has a lot of the same traits as far as being able to get off the ball with quickness and be able to
It was
wreak
good
havoc
here.
in the pocket. The first step quickness, the legendary cross chop move, Boog. You see it right there. He throws it with quickness, runs over the back, the quarterback. AD, he popularized this thing. Just watch it. Look how fast he hits it, and he's around the
Yeah,
horn,
Pitt was
puts it on the quarterback,
that
and he
one.
gets it done. The hand usage,
Yeah.
it's just so quick. He can go.
That's probably a good pick. Now Seattle's on their second pick, or they traded out of the one, right?
Yeah. So Seattle needs running. Well, shit. They have so many running backs, but they're all hurt.
Yeah.
Backer or cornerback. They need deep. Well, they're
Yeah. And I don't know how much do you like what's his name, the quarterback?
Well, there's a lot of I was listening. Of course, my only studying of the whole entire season was today on sports radio.
Mm-hmm.
But they were saying that I can't remember what team they were talking to. The Cardinals tanking again this year and sucking for some superstar quarterback for next year's draft, like something Williams.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know college at all.
Oh,
so I don't know. I don't know who's coming up, but I know that Kyler Murray's. I don't think he's going to be good. He just I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's going to be good at all.
Well, did you know that he has a? You might have told me this. He has a video gaming contract. He's a professional gamer.
Yeah. I heard that on. Well, I didn't know that he actually made money from it.
Yeah.
But I heard that there was in his NFL contract is that he could only play so much Call of Duty or something like that.
Like, I'm sure I know there's not a lot of time for football players to play, but maybe at a minimum, if your whole life is football and playing video games, maybe like 3 hours.
Well, and honestly, like, unless you're making more money from the Call of Duty, then just go play Call of Duty, because that you're gonna save a lot of wear and tear on your body. You know,
you give me a guarantee that for the next 30 years, I get my salary now to play video games all day. I quit my job tomorrow.
I mean, I don't even play video games, but I'll take that deal. I mean, well, I'd have to look into some of the logistics. Like, is it a full-time deal? Or do I have like a certain allotment per week? Because I can I'll stay up late, you know, and so I can go do shit the rest of the week. But yeah, I mean, if the money's there, I'll do that. I don't even play video games.
Oh, Matt, are you good for us to come July 4th, whatever?
Yes.
Okay. In any specific times? I mean, I think.
No, we got nothing planned in July. That part of July. I'm going out to Freedom Fest with my dad on the 12th, I think.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're going to Memphis.
What?
I hope there's a big protest because another lawmaker got removed.
Wait, what is Freedom Fest?
It's like CPAC, but like more on the libertarian side of things.
Oh man, if every guy has, if they're close with their dad, has a trip in mind, that would be the most perfect trip. Mine was Rocky's Fantasy Camp.
Yeah,
but there, Matt and his dad going to a libertarian fest.
See, my wife was like, "You should go." Like my dad was like, "We're gonna go to this," and I think we called him on his birthday or something like that. We had the kids call him. We put him on speakerphone. They sang "Happy Birthday," whatnot, and then he was saying that he was so like we were just talking to him after the kids went and did their own thing, and me and my wife were talking to him, and he was telling us how he was gonna go, and I was like, "You should go," and I was thinking it, and then she's like, "No, you need to go," and he's getting up there in age. He's not an old man, but he's old enough, and so I was like, that would be pretty fucking cool. And I've drove through Memphis, but I've never spent any time in Memphis, and I was like, why not? So yeah, I'm gonna go.
I mean, this isn't just the political history nerd in me. Going to any political event with your dad, which probably means shooting the shit bullshit and drink time.
Yeah.
Like, fucking yep.
Well, he's also like looking for pro bono lawyers to take up his cause on this water wars stuff, which I think is really, really important. And he's the type of guy that can get it done. Plus, Matt Taibbi, the guy that got grilled in front of Congress the other day and made him look like a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
He's one of the keynote speakers. So
tell me about that.
Yeah. So like, there's it's gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to it.
What type of evening gown are you going to be wearing, Matt?
I'm gonna try to find what the Bud Light model was wearing on her can, his can, their can, and I'm gonna do that, but in a Western flair.
And you gotta keep the mustache. Like you gotta.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, because like nowadays you can just identify. You don't have to do any actual work. You just identify. I think that's how that works. I don't know. I'll have to bone up on the rules before we make this happen.
Did you ever imagine we would be just the old lame dudes so quickly in our lives? I thought I had till 6.
It happened really quick too, really quick, because I feel like when it was like once we hit 35, I felt 80. I was like, I don't understand anything going on now.
Why does old like you have mono all the time?
Yeah, like 35 happened, and then I'm just like, what the fuck am I watching? What am I watching? What is going on? I don't understand any of it.
I do feel that COVID just aged me both mentally and physically.
Dude, between Trump and COVID, so many people's brains just fucking broke. They just exploded.
Like, I feel like, you know what? Maybe we were right. If we didn't have COVID and Russian war and Trump and President Corn Pop, maybe we would have been hip until 60.
Maybe. Well, if they would have just kept playing football and kept playing basketball like when we were growing up, and like not try to lean into the politics side of it, and yeah, and if politics weren't just in your face all the goddamn time about everything, you're just like, can I watch a football game, please? I don't want to hear about your thoughts on gun control.
This
you know?
is supposed to be the distraction.
Yeah, it was like I want to hear who Seattle is, whose life they're gonna fuck up next. You know, I want to hear about it. I want to hear his story. Can we just do that?
Football and the Seahawks pick right now.
Dude, they gotta take Levi here. They gotta. Right?
You would think so.
That's the best quarterback left, right? Or a quarterback.
Joining me on stage,
I think so.
boys tackle football players and local girls flag
Because I think they have a ton of draft picks in that couple rounds too.
Why does the nerdiest white dude have a Titans jersey on while everybody else has like their own, like they have their own jerseys on?
Because
he has an NFL Titans jersey.
Because the Titans are the white kids of the NFL.
Maybe, but they're in Nashville. I mean, that's a fairly black city.
With the 20th pick in the 2023 NFL
She's got a deep voice.
the Seattle Seahawks select Jackson and Jigba, wide receiver, Ohio State.
Dude, they're gonna stick with Gino for a while.
Gino's the man, huh? You know what? He might be. You look at what Russ did over there.
Who was Megan McCain with this kid? You see that lady?
Yeah.
Over 1,600 yards. And the thing about it is, again, he's a three-position player, not just a slot player, which is where he can really do a lot of work.
Isn't this the kid that sat out all year pretty much?
He's a split end, he's a flanker, he's a Z, and he's also a slot guy, and they will move him all
I don't know. I haven't watched college football.
I watched quite a bit of Ohio State football. This kid's good. Like Ohio State's whole wide receiver core is good.
Yeah. Well, they had what's his name, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Like always, everybody talks about. He had a ton of weapons.
Yeah.
The hamstring won't be a problem anymore. He's going to be a baller out there in Seattle's offense.
And you talk about he can play outside, sure, but I think he can be elite inside. His 3 cones real, 6.5.
Look at that. Yeah, he's really good.
On the inside. And isn't it ironic that Seattle, they didn't get a quarterback? Here's what they're going to do. They're going to say, you know what? We have Tyler Lockett. We have DK Metcalf. We signed Geno Smith to an extension. We're going to invest in our offense and put more weapons Geno Smith. This guy
I guess so.
Dude, Pete Carroll. Watch, this is going to work. Watch.
Dude, he's got fuck, who's the other receiver? The dude from Ole Miss.
Metcalf.
Yeah, DK Metcalf. That dude's a specimen.
Well, what? DK Metcalf. Who else did they
do they still got Lockett?
Lockett.
Yeah. I mean, he's got some weapons. He's got some fucking weapons. I don't know what their O-line's like, but
I think they need a tight end too. I don't know. They're going to be good.
Yeah. Well, didn't they get what's his name? Noah Fant? Yeah. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. Huh. You know, yeah, I mean, San Francisco's got that nasty defense. We'll see. We'll see. Seattle looking pretty good.
We're becoming such boomers. Like, I watch this sport all the time. I have no idea who the quarterback of the 49ers is. I have no idea who the quarterback of back of Atlanta? Idea.
There's a couple of them. I don't know. Well, I don't think anybody really knows San Francisco. I mean, I think they're pretty much sold on that Brock Purdy guy, but he's not back till I think they said like week 6, and then they got Trey Lance, who was a top 5 draft pick here just a couple years ago, and you're like,
the name and Jigba is already in the major leagues.
is that guy washed up or did he just get hurt? I don't know. So I don't know what San Francisco is going to do. Yeah, Atlanta. I couldn't fucking tell you. Yeah, I thought they were the ones that had Baker, but it was Tampa. And
is that it?
I think he was there, but I think his contract is up because they signed. It said they signed Taylor Heineke. He was that guy for for Washington. So, I don't know.
For over 1,200 yards a year ago.
He got hurt pretty bad though. Was it his shoulder?
It's maybe. I don't know for sure. I kind of liked him, but he got hurt, and then I don't know what happened. But yeah, I think he's just kind of a really good backup. Is what it sounds like.
You're really.
And then the run on quarterbacks continued with an emotional Anthony Richardson, who was drafted number 4 by the Indianapolis Colts. So 3 quarterbacks in the first 4 picks with Will
Chargers.
Anderson, sandwiched in between.
Man, they got a really good quarterback, but they're still the same old fucking Chargers.
Oh, they're so good on paper.
Yeah,
they're so good on paper.
Still in the green room, still waiting to hear his name called as we arrive at the 22nd.
They keep showing this Will Levis every time the pick is in, but like, there's not a chance the Chargers pick him. So I hate this guy standing next to him. Don't you? With that stupid haircut?
I missed him.
Oh, well, I would rewind it, but I don't want to fuck anything up. We got a good flow going. We're running good here. Are your boys ready to come out west?
Oh man, they ask me fucking every day. Emmett's
awesome.
Emmett's in this point in his life where everything's tomorrow. So like today, he's like, Dad, are we going to Uncle Matt's tomorrow? No, dude, it's gonna be a couple months. Yeah, they are fucking stoked.
That's awesome. My kids are pretty stoked too. They're ready to show the city kids around.
Yeah, I'll tell my wife because she needs to take off. She needs to order to take off soon. Do you want to stay with you? Do you want to stay in somewhere else?
You guys can stay with us. It's not the best accommodations, but it's better than spending money. So, and we can set the tent up outside and let the kids just outside, man.
Oh,
yeah, you might as well. I mean, it's up to you guys, unless you don't want to, but you got a spot here.
All right.
The kids are pretty stoked about it. They're like, I was like, your friends are coming from the city and they haven't been out in the country before, so we got a little bit of property, so they're gonna take them exploring, and it's really just where everybody drove down the road and threw their beer bottles out, but they think it's treasure, so they'll come back with like they'll haul one of my coolers out there, one of the coolers on wheels, and then they'll fill it with broken glass and they'll bring it up like they're archaeologists or some shit.
You're raising some regular old Indiana Joneses there, McKinley.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Quentin Johnson.
can't have Mike Williams and Keenan Allen until
What is he, a
I need
wide
somebody
receiver?
outside so our
Yeah.
offense can be prolific and we can score points in the AFC.
Well-
Wide receiver runs continue. Exactly. Yeah. Zay Flowers,
How
one
old
of my
is
favorite
Keenan
players in this
Allen?
draft.
He
Yeah,
seems like he's been
Boston
around
College wide
for
receiver. I'll tell you what,
1,000 years.
Baltimore needs a speedy
That
guy
dude,
in that
every
offense.
year
Zay Flowers will be ideal
in
for
fantasy,
Baltimore.
somebody picks him up,
Jackson now under contract.
and he's hot fire. He's just fucking fire.
Oh, he'll like 40 points a game and then gets hurt in the first quarter.
Like, it's like, okay, are you going to build up enough lead with wins those first
Yeah.
6 weeks and then just expect him to be out? But then when he comes back, just light it on fire.
Right. Yeah, he'll go like 3 weeks and then like he'll be the top of the league in points scored. And then he just he gets hurt the next game in like 2 minutes in or some shit like that.
Bam, quick.
Yeah, and you've got him set at wide receiver 1 and then he just nothing there.
That's what chased me off from Mike Evans, man.
Yep.
And Mike Evans too, he will have a 2-point fucking game for 2 or 3 games in a row, and then fucking tear off on 20s and 30s for 4 or 5 games.
Yep. But then, and even when he's like questionable, you got to start him. But then it'll be like a game time decision, and they'll sit him, and you're like, "Fuck, I got nobody else."
He's always questionable.
Yeah, and you have to ride that line right up till game time, and then he's always like the late game too, and you're like, "Fuck,
right?
Fuck me."
Listen to our privileged white problems.
I know it. This everybody's favorite topic, fantasy football. I gotta take a leak. We'll come back and see.
Oh,
if
I
it
do
kicks
too.
in.
Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. It's not the fully guaranteed contract that Lamar
Oh,
but it also does make him on an average
the Ravens paid Lamar Jackson, huh?
in NFL history with an average of $52 million a year. The Ravens
185 million guaranteed. Holy shit!
and now there's a decent chance they'll give him another gift right here, Greeny.
No, that's what you believe they need to do is get another wide receiver to help him out.
Yeah, I think Zay Flowers, he's so dynamic, he's so sudden, you can use him on
Aaron's
jet
still
sweep, you can
pooping.
reverses. The kid is electric with the ball in his hands in the open field. So he's a touchdown waiting to happen. That kind of speed, that kind of big playability is rare. I have right now going into this draft as the 13th best player my #1 overall receiver in this draft is Zay Flowers.
And let's not forget, Baltimore changes offensive coordinator. Todd Monkey comes in. They want to open the offense up. It's no longer going to be ground and pound. They want to open the field up. You got Nelson Aguilar, who you signed. You got OBJ. If they add another receiver,
There he is.
So now you can see
Did you see that picture of the highest paid quarterbacks?
Yeah.
My only
Deshaun-
thought was, only in America could a alleged sexual assaulter of 20 some odd women get
Yeah.
paid the most.
In the history of an entire business. Like of one of the most profitable businesses in U.S. history. Yeah, this guy, 26 alleged sexual assaults.
In 3 or 4 years, he will become like he's a tycoon.
I guess in his defense, they were all of age, but it doesn't seem like they were all consensual. So it seems like a little bit of a problem.
A lot of heavy hugging.
Yeah, a lot of heavy hugging. Apparently, yeah. So 185 million is what Lamar Jackson's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, fuck. That's so much money.
Stupid.
The Baltimore Ravens select Zay Flowers, wide receiver.
And you know what? Good for him too, because he didn't hire a agent.
Yeah, that's
And
all on him.
He saved $7.2 million because of that.
Hell yeah, good on him.
In the country now, Mel, he's a first-round pick.
Good on him, yeah, because it's like a 5 or 6% cut the agent gets.
Right.
He understands what it is to deal with adversity.
When he was, it sounded like he was fully prepared to just get franchise tagged and sit out. Like, fuck off, I ain't playing. And good on him. Like that's a lot of money, but that dude is a lot of fun to watch.
And the thing that's crazy is the guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's
185.
It's becoming like baseball rules.
I mean, it should be. I mean, honestly, like a lot of people will bitch about how much these guys are paid, but like, fuck it. You know, the organization's making billions. Pay them. They can afford it.
And it's not like their job is at a desk and computer.
Mm-hmm. Well, and also, and how many of those guys have got screwed out of millions of dollars because they got hurt in the last year of the contract when it wasn't guaranteed or whatever.
Right.
It's like, I don't feel sorry. Like, I'm all on the player side. Go get that money, man.
Man, dude,
you're the reason that people watch. So go get that money.
These guys. So this guy's 5'8".
Yeah.
The corners he's playing against must be like 5'8" too, because he doesn't look that small.
No. Corners are usually, pretty short, but like the trend here lately to try to compete with the big tall receivers and also the tight ends. So like you're seeing a lot more of those. You're seeing a lot more of the cornerbacks be like 6 foot, 6'1".
Well, with the receiver too, if he's short, it seems like as long as they like have some girth to them, they'll be fine.
Yeah, and you better be able to jump.
Like
you're short as shit.
Like Hollywood Brown, that dude is hurt all the time, probably because he's 170 pounds.
Right. Yeah, like he's fast as shit, but like you're not sending him across the middle.
Well, maybe now you can because we have new rules.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, dude, I need to get a stand for this shit. My other one broke, so I have to use like fucking MacGyver.
You gotta like put a book up there. A book.
Yeah, like it's just literally it's just held against the crap. You know how at Dad's seat he always has like a kind of a basket or something of just crap. There's like There's coins. There's small screwdrivers. I'm pretty sure my wedding ring's in there.
Right here.
Yep.
Also, check this out. I got a pin up.
What is that?
It's a little cowboy.
A what?
Girl wearing. It's a cowgirl wearing chaps and nothing else.
Oh, it was froze.
Oh.
Oh, I like that.
It's
Wait,
pretty
did you
cool,
send
huh?
that to me?
Maybe. I bought it here a while back, but it's the same gal that made my my logo. She drew that one too, so she's supposed to at some point make a Burning Daylight logo of like a pinup girl but non-nude. Like I told her, make it so that my kids could wear it to church.
Could wear it to church. I thought you were going to like 1950 B-52 bomber.
Well, yeah, it's like that, but I cover up the nips,
But I don't even think I'd wear that to church.
No, I wouldn't either. I just thought it was funny.
Oh, he was making a joke. I can't see your face, so I have no idea if you're joking.
I was yoking.
God, dude, I'm such a fucking boomer, dude. Fuck. Is this? Oh, dude, this kid came down to the fans, started talking to him. Oh,
he'll be a fan favorite. He'll be a fan favorite.
Minnesota. This kid's got to go to Minnesota. Like, I'm not rolling with Kirk Cousins for round 2.
No, Kirk Cousin. He's the Clayton Kershaw of the NFL. He'll light it up in the regular season and just fucking choke in the playoffs.
You know what? I was talking with I got a Dodgers fan in my fucking office, and she's a softball player, so knows her shit,
Nice. And
like Clayton Kershaw comes up, and I was like, yeah, I fucking hate Clayton Kershaw, and she was like, why? And I was thinking she was saying all this stuff, and while she was saying the stuff about him beating the Rockies and all that, I remember the exact moment why I fucking hate him. Do you remember when the Dodgers came to Coors Field, and I can't remember who was warming up? It might have been I can't remember. He's warming up, and they're ready to fucking go. And Clayton Kershaw's walking his stupid skinny ass out as slow as all fucking get out. And they start barking at each other. And Clayton Kershaw's like making it seem like everybody else needs to wait for him. I was like, that was the moment. That was the fucking moment.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he is just kind of a bitch. Like we used to love to hate Matt Cain, but I respected Matt Cain. That dude was a legit, like, a really good pitcher, and he was like, he didn't fuck around. Like, if you weren't in the box, he was buzzing your chin. Like there's a great moment where Matt Holliday went yard after him, and he's like, "What up, bitch? What up, bitch?" As he's,
I was gonna say, where it changed was when he beamed our boy. That's where it changed. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember when you used to were able to have personalities in baseball? That was fun. That was fun. You remember the whole Bryce Harper, Cole Hamels feud?
Yes.
Where Hamels plunked him, and then the next at bat, Bryce Young went fucking deep. And I was like, that is baseball at its finest, man. It's like young punk upstart talking shit, and then who you looking at?
I'm on I'm ahead of you right now.
Oh.
But there's some very good looking women in the Viking crowd.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Keys.
Are they actual Vikings?
No, I don't think they have any Viking descent.
Oh, okay. Well,
no. Just get ready.
That's unfortunate.
No, it's not, Matt. It's a good thing.
Okay.
It's a good thing. They're
The pick is in.
Postseason performance.
Oh, you missed it, Matt.
Damn it.
Towards the podium here where he'll make the announcement of his acquisition in Minnesota this year.
Damn it.
Defensive coordinator Brian Flores, the one-time head coach in Miami. So we'll see if they go that way here
All right.
as commissioner.
When we get the pick, go back some, and you'll see the
in the 2023
good
NFL
lookings.
Draft, the
Okay.
Minnesota Vikings select Jordan Addison, wide receiver, USC.
This kid's good.
Yeah.
You called it. We talked a little bit about it, the path. He played with Kenny Pickett at Pitt. Had the monster year there.
So go right after the commercial break.
8 touchdowns there. Let's take a look
can't-
at the prospect resume brought to you
Can't go
by
back.
Indeed.
Oh,
Damn
Matt.
it.
Pick it up.
Lame.
Oh, well, the Vikings, you might get another shot.
You know who always had the hottest cheerleaders like consistently?
Chargers.
And no, I'm talking college.
Oh,
TCU.
yes.
Always.
Any
Always.
any
top
Texas
shelf.
school.
Yeah, you're right. Even the small schools, they show out.
Actually, let me go farther than that. Any SEC school.
Ole Miss in particular. Holy shit, dude.
Like, and is it really surprising? You know, the best athletes schools wouldn't have like the best
Right.
good looking
Well,
cheerleaders.
I will say though, I partied down in Stillwater, and you would think Oklahoma State would have some hotties, and they do. But I'll take CSU over Oklahoma State all day long. CSU represented very well.
Yes, they did.
Kansas State, there's some good looking women. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of Kansas women there too.
I mean, let's be honest. Of all the campuses we've ever been on, have you ever not been on campus and just seen at least one smoke show?
Oh, there's always at least one. Always at least one. But I will say Kansas State did not disappoint, because there's a lot of Kansas women. Like just Kansas women.
Actually, I got one, now that I think about it, where I've been up there, you know, for a day and didn't see one absolute smoke show. University of Northern Colorado.
Man, I've never even been to UNC and not seen at least one. Like I've partied over there, and there was some ag girls, you know, like a lot. They're a lot like Kansas women, and but also there was always at least one or two like sure enough, like you said, smoke shows.
And this is not to say, like, I have friends of friends who went to UNC that are absolute smoke shows.
Yeah.
But the times I went up there, never. Like, it was amazing.
There's another one though. I'll say, when we went and saw Clinton Toby in Curtis, Nebraska, that was pretty sparse. Like there was not a whole lot of really good looking women.
Where was that at?
When we went to Curtis.
Oh, and Hastings too. Remember Hastings?
Hastings. I don't think I ever went to Hastings. That's where your buddy went though, right?
Juice, yeah.
Yeah, I never went there, but when remember when me and you and Nick and Jen all went to Curtis?
Yes, I do.
For Toby's 21st birthday. Like that was a lot of fun. But there was not a lot to pick from women. Like,
no.
That was one of the few times in college where I was really glad that I had a girlfriend, because there wasn't much to choose from there.
Oh, yeah. And we went to a party, and there was like 40 people there, 50.
Yeah.
And I just did not see one like, yeah.
No, they were corn fed.
There is a lot of people there that I'm sure Tim would have loved to play Have You Met My Neighbor or Have You Met My Friend Aaron.
Tim could have had a good time there. He could have had I don't know if we knew Tim at that point yet though.
No, we didn't.
Because that was, I think it was like our sophomore year or something like that.
We might have met Tim, but he didn't infect the circle yet.
We need to get Rob on more podcasts. I think I'm so glad that he wants to be on Fence Post Politics, but I think if we do some movie watch alongs with Rob,
yes,
like get him back in the old like the Rob that we know, I think it'll just enrich his life. You know,
I think it would too.
It's enriched our lives.
When we make stupid fucking comments about like legal stuff we don't know, or if we have a legal comment, Rob's
legal opinion.
Rob's legal corner.
Yeah. we got to make it anti-Semitic somehow though, but like hilariously anti-Semitic, you know. so that they know that we love Rob and it just like we just like to make fun of the Jewish part of it. We don't hate the Jewish part. We just like it's there for the making fun of.
Yeah, and Rob will sure pay us back with like a Christian comment or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know it. like how it's supposed to be. Like that's how guys are supposed to interact with each other. Is like they tell you tell the most brutal jokes about your friends, about your best friends. Like that's who you save the worst jokes for.
Did you did you rewind that? Did you see the guy with the blonde hair?
Yeah, was that the ma'am? Like
okay,
it is ma'am.
It could be two things. It could be a trans woman, or literally, I've seen this guy in the bar. It's the guy who lives in Florida, and he's like an old real estate guy, and he's 60, and
he retired to Key West,
and he's still roaming like the spring break bars.
Mm-hmm. yeah, you'll see him at the bars at Panama City Beach or some shit like that. I've never even been to Florida, but I know the guy you're talking about.
He's such a douchebag that he's not married, because like even old guys with money get married, but he's such a douchebag that they can't stand to even be around him.
Yep.
He's 7 times divorced.
Yeah, exactly. But also awesome.
He's a story. He's a bar story, man.
Exactly.
With the 24th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft,
the
Giants select Deontay Banks, defensive back,
Maryland. Crab cakes and football.
Dude, Daniels has nobody to throw to.
No. Saquon, that's it. So it's either hand it off to Saquon or throw it to Saquon.
And Shepard's always hurt.
Yeah. Man, I think these scouts nowadays are like, I don't want a fast guy that doesn't have dreads. Some sort of dreads or get the fuck out. You know? It used to be like 1 or 2 players in the league, and now like all of them have dreads of some sort.
Well, back in college or high school, dreads was kind of like the slow guy. Like Larry Fitzgerald. Not the fastest guy ever.
Well, same with Ricky Williams. He wasn't the fastest guy. He'd run you over, or he had great vision.
Right. Edgerrin James.
Yeah. Edgerrin James was a bruiser. He'd run right over the top of you and then like shake his dreads in your face as he ran over you.
Well, and then along came Alvin Kamara, and then it was just off to the races.
That dude was so good for a little bit.
Yes, he was.
Man, he was so good. The Bill. I really like Josh Allen, but I don't know if he can. I don't know if he can close out a season.
I think he's going to be like a Jim Kelly.
Right. Yeah.
So that he's going to be so good, and he's going to be like, he could be great in the playoffs, or he could be terrible in the playoffs, and he never gets that championship because like maybe he's bad or like the other team's so good.
The defense just shits the bed like they did with Kansas City 2 years ago.
Yeah, like something weird will happen.
I know. I love the guy. He should have been a Bronco. That was Elway's worst fucking move. He's right up there in Laramie. He was an instant fan favorite. Like the entire state of Colorado, liberal, conservative, country, hippie, everybody would have fucking loved Josh Allen. And he was right up the road, and Elway didn't even go to his fucking pro day.
No,
and
just D-Mac and Big Al from the Fan.
Yeah, they were the only ones, and they were sitting in the library up at Laramie, which is a great fucking bar, by the way. Like that great bar food,
and a fucking great promo.
Yeah, and they were the only ones that went up there from like that were even close to the Broncos, like touching, like on the outer circle of the Broncos was Big Al and D-Mac, and he goes to Buffalo, becomes a fan favorite, and he fucking wins. And in the meanwhile, like Bradley Chubb is now on the Dolphins.
Well, here we go. Here's my offensive lineman rant of the night. What about Quentin Nelson?
Mm-hmm.
The biggest problem with the Broncos, besides quarterback, offensive line. And if you have a good offensive line, even a great one, you can have Trent Dilfer win a Super Bowl with you.
Mm-hmm.
Quentin Nelson is a generational type player. Generational. Like he is going to be the best lineman for this time period.
Yep.
This is
for probably 20 years.
Right.
Yeah. And not only like he's a stand-up like team player, but he's a motherfucker on the field. Like a motherfucker. He ain't afraid to teabag some dude.
He's my spirit animal.
And like he's the first one at the meeting, the team meeting, but he's also the first one to just dip his nuts in somebody's mouth.
He's that fucking white kid that looks like he's just a wad of dough.
Yeah.
And then like you try to pop him and he just fucking shits on your chest.
Yeah. He's Tyson Fury. Yeah.
Man.
It's holy shit.
Shocking. The about to be pro quarterback from a legit school has a good looking girlfriend.
Right. It's a real shock.
4 quarterbacks here, so it's like a game.
You're not going to Buffalo though, I promise you that, buddy.
No. Did you see his video? I saw him go. Somebody like, oh, maybe he'll get the Bills. He's like, no.
Nah. No.
Probably like his mom, who has no idea who any of these people are. Teams.
Yeah, Buffalo sounds nice. No, that's Josh Allen's town. Fuck off.
Oh, his girlfriend.
I would love to see Buffalo win one, but they're one of those franchises. They're just like, I don't know if they ever get over the hump,
Man, dude. We lost Matt.
I'm here.
Man, dude. his sister and his girlfriend just seem like they're terrible human beings.
Yeah.
You know that look when they change their facial expressions depending on who they're talking to?
Yeah.
Like instantly.
Yep.
Like it's like happy and then disgust and then they say something else and it's happy.
Oh yeah, and then like they'll like do a little quick look over this way and flash a smile, and you're like,
Yeah.
you're a problem.
And his sister in the background, like just looking for the camera, kind of flicking the hair.
Yep.
She's like, yeah, my paydays.
They're looking for the right angle all the time.
Yes.
Jaguars have traded the 25th
Oh,
pick
Jacksonville.
to the Buffalo Bills. With the 25th
Jacksonville will be a team to watch.
NFL draft. The
Who's their
Buffalo Bills
quarterback?
select Dalton Kincaid,
Sunshine.
tight end,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, dude, I'm a boomer.
No, Jacksonville. I'm gonna put a little bit of money on them to win the AFC.
I don't think Trevor Lawrence. I think he's going to be good. I don't think he's going to be great.
I don't know. He had fucking Urban Meyer his first year, so like it's hard to judge him on that.
Yeah, and plus, there wasn't he the guy that they said had what was it? Had the most changes in coaches over his like whole football career.
Yeah. But he's also
I like that.
he's
highlight.
also the guy that came in and beat Alabama as a freshman in the national championship. So they're like, I mean, I don't know. I think that kid could be good, and nobody's going to be paying attention to Jacksonville. So betting money, that's not a bad like futures pick.
Let's see. Who would I see? Sleeper?
16 touchdowns, and you're Buffalo. We thought about Buffalo maybe adding another wide receiver.
I'd have to think about that.
Dalton Kincaid.
You talk about him being a glorified receiver, so they're going to give Josh Allen another weapon in the passing game. I like what Buffalo did here, making their strength their offense. And
That dude's like, yes, I'm going to get
Is Vaughn coming back next year? Do you know?
I haven't heard anything, dude.
Man, talk about a guy that you fucking love. I love Von Miller. That guy was so cool. He was so good. I was really bummed to see him get traded.
Well, what'd they get back?
It was quite a bit, but I still just like as a fan, I'm like, man, Von Miller's the fucking man. I mean, he's a Super Bowl 50 MVP, and he fucking earned that shit. He made Cam Newton his bitch.
I'll say this. It was a good move for the Broncos because they were thin at pass rusher. And the reason he was so good with the Bills was they were deep at pass rusher, so they could throw him in like 30% of the time, and the dude gets like 20 sacks, you know?
Yeah. Well, and you saw how Buffalo fell off once Vaughn got hurt too. Like Buffalo was steamrolling people when Vaughn was there, and then he got hurt, and they were still good, but Vaughn can come in at the end of the game and just wreck your entire world.
Just like put him in on third and 9.
I know, or just let him play the fourth quarter. You know, like if you got a lead, just fourth quarter, let Vaughn loose. Like just let him do his thing, and he will wreck a game. And I don't know, but he is like that guy's a Bronco. I don't care that he won a ring with LA, and I'm glad he did. I was hoping for him to win a ring with Buffalo, but that was a old school Bronco draft pick, and he like Denver fucking loved him. I mean, like he was the fucking man. I love that guy.
He should come back because he's literally the veteran you add to your team if you need one piece. Like one.
He's DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah.
Honestly, they should. Like, if Russ is any good at the trade deadline, go get Vaughn, bring him back, and like go try to win one.
I don't know. Is he with, he's not with anybody, is he?
I think he's still with Buffalo. I think, I don't know though. I'm not talking like I'm talking out my ass. I really don't know, but I for some reason I think he's still under contract with Buffalo, but no, like he would be a good like late season addition. Just like let him heal the first half of the season, then at the trade deadline, if you guys are in it, fucking go get him, because he'll wreck a game.
Jason Witten's got to be first ballot Hall of Fame, right?
I think so. He's also got to be first ballot worst ESPN presenter of all time too.
Oh yeah, what? I didn't get to see that one.
He was terrible. I think he only did a couple games. He was worse than the guy from Mexico. You know, like having the time of his life.
If they go back to that tight end, you got to check the guy in the white shirt.
Okay.
Jerry Jones. What's why did he look like not happy about it? He's kind of like the only. This is so lame.
How old is Jerry Jones? He's got to be what, like 85, 86, somewhere in there.
These war rooms are so stupid.
They're so dumb.
They're celebrating like, oh yeah, we made a pick. Well, why don't you show me the camera when one of the guys before that they didn't want gets picked? Right? Show me that.
It's like I want to see Nick Engelman walking off the field.
throws his hat and fucking just walks out of the room.
Yeah, like I want to see that, or Brad Cook. You know, when like you really finally set him off. I want to see that outburst.
I don't want to play anymore. Fucking stomp.
Yeah. Well, but you know, Brad's is more of a rant though. Like he'll stomp and rant at the same time. But Nick is just like
that dude put 3 holes into something in my room. He fucking broke my bed. He broke the ceiling. Remember that? He kicked the ceiling. He kicked the ceiling.
Yeah, and he was still the most stable of all of us, but like he just broke the hardest.
He did. He
totally. Oh man, when he snapped, it was violent. It was never on anybody, but it was violent. You're just like, oh shit, Nick's pissed.
If Nick becomes a serial killer, the first person he goes after is Ruben, followed by me and you. Okay, like we're fucking done.
Oh fuck!
And you know what? He loves us for it.
Oh, I love Nick. One of my favorite people of all time.
Mozzie Smith, defensive tackle, Michigan.
Oh, this dude's bad too.
This dude is good.
Yeah, he's like he's a big guy that moves really, really fast. Yeah,
I love it.
Take
the shirt off, big fella.
Yeah. He's got like the black dude hairy chest. Like that's how you know they're tough.
There's got to be a CSU. Did we go this year? Was Michigan this year? Man, that seems so long ago.
No, that was. I think that was last year, maybe.
Yeah, that was.
And did you get bitchy at Michigan?
What do you mean?
Like, didn't somebody like talk to you wrong and you like? I know we've told it on this podcast before, but tell
You know
it
what?
again.
I vaguely remember. Wait,
I don't remember exactly what it was, but the guy talked to you in the wrong tone of voice, and you probably overreacted.
Now I remember. We're walking back, and I'm not talking trash at all. We just got our ass beat.
Yeah.
And fucking, what do you yell? He's like, like a really lame, like something like, "Oh, you can't win," or something lame like that. And I just said, "Good luck with Ohio State," and like silence. Like people, nobody said anything because they saw the guy like yelling at us.
Yeah,
but it stung deep. Like I don't even know if I would do that again.
Like, he just ruined somebody's weekend.
Because at that point they thought Ohio State was so much better than they were.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, and then that quarterback from Ohio State, he never beat Michigan. Yeah, and he got drafted top 5, I think, right? Anyway, I don't know. That's the biggest rivalry in college football. I mean, like Auburn, Alabama's big, but Michigan, Ohio State, I think that's got to be the biggest one, don't it?
Yeah, right now because Auburn fell off.
Yeah. Well, and even when they were big, it's still like, even when the Big Ten was down, it was always like, oh, it's Ohio State, Michigan. It's like Ohio State, Michigan, and Army, Navy. Like those are the two big ones.
What are you talking about, Matt? I thought you were going to say CSU, CU.
That's a fun game. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but it has never had any like historical significance other than Colorado.
None.
No.
I still, of all the embarrassing losses we've seen, the one that stings the most, just because it was absolutely embarrassing, was when, was it basketball or football where we lost to UNC?
Oh,
basketball. It was up in UNC. We went to UNC.
It was basketball. Yeah.
No, dude.
And some of the games that we lost when we were in college were bad, like real bad. But then you go back to like when CU split the national title, and when they played CSU that year, it was like they beat the fucking brakes off them. I mean, like, it was like they were playing a Division II school. And you're just like, I'm so glad I wasn't in college at that time. Like CSU, like, that's your main rival, and they beat you by 60 points.
Come on. Well, and the line I have to say, just to shut up all the Boulderites and everybody, is like, well, I didn't go to college to cheer on the sports team.
Yeah, oh shit.
Come on.
You know, like I still, you know, I grew up a CU fan, and I was so bummed when I realized how shitty their fans were. And it's like, I don't know, but I can't root for them ever again. And now, like I said, Deion's got me thinking otherwise. But still, fuck the fans. CU Buff fans are the worst.
You're abandoning your ideals pretty quick there for a libertarian.
I know, I'm going with the market.
What?
It's a better product. But fuck the fans. Fuck those. I'll stick with my principles there. Fuck those fans. Hate them. And I kind of hope CU makes it all the way to the national championship, and then their kicker misses a field goal to lose it at the end of it. You know, like I want to watch that entire season and feel the raw emotion, and then also just like when they miss the field goal at the end, just be like, and I'm proud to be a CSU Ram, even though we probably win this that year. But still, fuck CU.
Oh,
but I want to watch him. I want to watch him win and then lose at the very end. How was that for a rant?
It was good. Sorry, I was just looking at the quarterbacks. Wait, is that a new girl?
It is a new girl. The last one was a blonde. I fucking love this guy.
Wait, is that his sister? Is that his, he had his arms around her.
He's gonna be so broke by the time he's 30, but I love him. I love him.
What the fuck happened? Was that a glitch in the Matrix?
Like all of a sudden he got like the chick from Mean Girls on his back.
Like what's going on?
I wish I could rewind this.
There is no way that the veterans on the NFL squads don't make fun of their intro videos to the draft.
Oh, dude. I guarantee you, like it's what they make. They live like the first 2 years just making fun of their intro video.
Oh
like,
man!
Even if the young fellas, like kicking your ass that day, you still bring that video up.
Remember when you had that jacket on and you only showed your chest? What, were you too afraid that they'd know you were fat?
Yeah. Like that's the ace in the hole there. Just like doesn't matter how bad you're getting your ass kicked, you can pull that one out and still make fun of the new guy.
Man, good thing Richie Incognito's not playing anymore.
No shit. Wasn't he about to go to jail for a little bit?
I thought so.
It was like what? It was like a bullying type thing or some shit like that, wasn't it?
That's why he got kicked out. But I heard he was in some legal trouble.
Oh, I thought that was his legal trouble, but
hold please.
Hold please. Oh, the Bengals are in.
Tackle, left tackle versus Hilly, although he's probably going to be more comfortable on the left side. No, plug him in right there. This is the thing this is the only problem I have with Harrison. All the physical talent that you have, as fast as you can run, as big as you are, when you let your hands go, you have a heavy punch. He wasn't like, when you watch some of these other tackles in this draft, they were trying to score people, like physically impose their will. Darnell Wright is the reason why he went 9th overall. Because he tries to play nasty. This kid has the physical ability. The same kind of physical ability as some of the higher rated tackles. But he didn't have that same kind of nasty temperament. And that's what they did. If they can bring that out of him, get him to play with a little bit more pad level, sink his hips a little bit more, so he can come out of his hips and play with more power, they have themselves a steal. He doesn't have that tenacity, but he does have
okay. I have an update on Richie Incognito.
Oh.
So I was correct. In 2018, he was at a funeral home and he threatened to shoot everybody in there. Then, fast forward to now, 2023, he signed a 3-year deal with the Bills. And this was before he said he was retired. He was supposed to be retired this year.
Huh. Huh.
Did you get all that, Matt?
What an interesting guy. You know, like
he's Daryl Gribble if he had testosterone.
Yeah. Miles Murray.
Five-star recruit was the top player in the state.
You guys got a good beard.
Coming out of high school, had 29 transfers last year at Clemson.
Yeah, he was in that recruiting class of 2020 with Trenton Simpson, linebacker, Ryan Brzee, outstanding defensive tackle.
You know what? I like the guys like this who at their watch party are just wearing like a t-shirt and some gym shorts. I'm like, good for you, bud.
You voted for Fetterman, didn't you?
No, man, I'd be in a shirt and shorts too with my party. Like,
Oh, what about when he showed up to the Senate with in a hoodie and gym shorts? Like, did it make your eye twitch a little bit?
It did. I was like, this motherfucker.
I know you're an institutionalist. I knew that had to just like hit you in a certain way.
Doesn't that kill you as a libertarian though?
Dude, I'm also.
Doesn't
I also grew up in a strict Southern Baptist tradition, and I agree with a lot of that, and a lot of it's like respect your elders. There's a time and a place, and it's what makes me so funny because I always say the things that everybody else is thinking in church, but nobody says. Like I was the guy that said that, and I couldn't help myself. But I still love Jesus and everything. It just I mean, Jesus would have laughed. I'm pretty sure, you know. And
I'm hoping.
It's yeah. So like when I see something like we have this, the United States Senate, and I see a guy walk in, and he's a member of the Senate wearing gym shorts and a fucking hoodie. I'm just like, the fucking gall on this guy, the fucking balls.
He don't know where he's at.
No, he has no clue. He's just like,
so like I've seen.
He's Lenny from Of Mice and Rabbits.
Let me tell you about the greatest roster ever assembled.
So I've seen a lot of awkward body types that don't fit into a suit well.
Yeah.
Right. But even if that was the case, if they had a lot of money and had a fitted suit, they could probably pull it off. John Fetterman has a fitted suit, and it's almost like it's a JCPenney suit. You know what I mean? Like, he just does not fit well.
No, he's just got an unfortunate figure.
Yes, and I'm sure his suit is fitted right to his body, but it's just so awkward. He looks like just Frankenstein.
Like they can't tailor it to fit his waist because his shoulders are too wide. So so he physically can't pull the shirt over his head.
It looks like those 1950s fucking fitted suits.
Yeah, it's like he's just he's too much of a fucking scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
He's got like 54-inch shoulders and a 28-inch waist.
His shoulders come up to about the top of his ear.
Yeah. and it just like it tapers really all of a sudden to his waist, and you're just like, and then all of a sudden he's got stork legs. It's like, what the fuck, man?
He's got the pants your grandpa wears.
Yeah.
Up to the belly button.
Yeah, and you're just like, well, goddamn, no wonder you had a stroke. Like, can you imagine those legs trying to hold that fucking behemoth up all day?
Oh, I almost spit out my water.
Oh. Put a mark on that one. Oh, what a fucking he's like a 19th century horror novel character, you know.
He looks like he should be a gargoyle on somewhere in Paris.
Yeah, like he was like Jack the Ripper's assistant that only came out at night.
The title of this cast should be like NFL Draft Recap. It should be like John Fetterman's an awkward dude.
He's so fucking awkward. So awkward. All
right, I gotta pee again.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep watching. Saints pick is in. The Saints. I don't know who plays for the Saints. And I followed football pretty closely this year, but I don't know what the Saints need. They probably need everything. Maybe Andy Dalton. I think maybe he was was Andy Dalton the Saints that was the Saints quarterback last year, right? Andy Dalton.
Him and Jameson. I don't know what.
Yeah, and then they have that Mormon dude that like is sometimes quarterback.
What more?
What's his name?
Joe Montana.
Defensive tackle.
No, that'd be Steve Brigham Young.
Didn't Joe Montana go to BYU?
No, that was Steve Young.
Steve Young.
Yeah, Joe Montana went to Notre Dame. He was Catholic as fuck, dude.
You're right. He was also on the basketball team. When he came in 2020 with Miles Murphy and Trenton Simpson.
This guy kind of looks a little bit downsy.
He had a great 2020 season. 6.5 tackles for loss. He got sacked.
Tell me I'm wrong. He looks a little bit Cro-Magnon man.
Oh fuck, Matt! What the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, he looks like he's got a little bit more caveman than I do.
I got nothing, Matt. Fuck you.
I mean, seems like a really good draft pick because
they don't need him just to be a really good draft pick. Obviously, they need him to stop run so they can get the third down. But they need this guy to push the.
And you know what makes that so fucking hilariously fucked up? Did you read his shirt?
No.
So I stopped myself. I saw the pink shirt. It was like, oh man, locker room's gonna love that. But then it says Ella Strong, and I think it's like a cancer patient thing.
Oh.
See, look.
Look, his eyes are really wide.
As long as they get the 2020 version of the freshman All-American, it's rare you see a guy that big that can run
you know what? It's so sad. I'm slowly becoming more and more like Bill Burr every single day. Every single day.
I mean,
God.
He's only a couple generations removed from like bow and arrow and a big man chasing down a fucking gazelle. Like that dude's got a lot of caveman in him. Like I said, probably a really good draft pick.
Oh fuck, Matt, you fucking clown. You fucking clown. Okay, let's see if he has another girl now.
They're still going to this Will Levis guy. Like, there's like, this is wasn't this Aaron Rodgers when he got drafted? They just like they kept showing him because he didn't get drafted till what, like 25 or something.
Yeah, he just kept waiting.
Yeah, and Brady Quinn was another one where they just like kept panning to him. They're like, "Oh, he didn't get picked yet. He's still waiting."
This dude's not gonna get picked tonight.
Oh,
he's
you don't think
Philly.
So?
Philly doesn't need one. Kansas City doesn't need one. Is Pittsburgh like settled on Rudolph?
No, not Rudolph. What's his name? Pickett.
Oh, Pickett. This guy's not getting picked in the first round.
Well, unless somebody trades back in.
Right.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Oh God, Matt, you fucking clown. Right. After this last round, I can't handle you anymore. I fucking can't. My fucking head hurts from laughing at your ass so fucking hard. God, fucking moron.
And so, man, I really wish Brad and Jake and everybody would have been here too.
We're never gonna get. I don't think we're ever gonna get Brad on this.
I've had him a couple times, and it's but I gotta let him know well ahead of time, or I just have to spring it on him. And sometimes, and that's usually like a Sunday afternoon. So like we'll have to try it, but
I feel
Brad,
like
Brad's good on a podcast. He just goes off on his rants. And
when we get Rob on, I feel like we have to have the most absurd stories. Like not like just find the weirdest shit, Matt. I think we could unlock the Rob. We could unlock him.
Well, and we could also we'll have to maybe do like a 15-20 minute warm up period where nobody else sees it, but we just play some Metallica. Just get Rob in the mood and get him lubed up a little bit, and and then he's just ready to go, and then we play the intro music, and then
he's fucking ready.
Yeah, and then we lead off with a weird story and just let Rob go.
Okay, this is so fucking stupid. Everybody's just silently waiting, and then they're gonna celebrate. Yeah. They're gonna celebrate like this guy is gonna say no.
Yeah,
what's gonna say?
It's the dumbest TV ever, but we still watch it.
We closed it. Yay!
Yeah.
He talked to the coach too.
It's like a tip of the hat to all the business nerds, that don't actually do any work, but they make the money work somehow, but they've never picked up a shovel in their lives.
Which means they're not really business nerds, because business nerds don't want anybody to bother them.
Yeah. I don't know. They're marketing people is what they are. It's like the Super Bowl for marketing people, except they can't actually show up in a Super Bowl commercial. They need actual talent for it. But they can act the fuck out of the NFL draft.
Was this kid the one that got in trouble?
Yeah, he's the one that was drag racing.
Okay.
And there's a lot of character issues. I don't think there is. I think that guy just knew he was going to make a bunch of money, and he was feeling on top of the world, and shit went south.
And did he cause the crash?
Kind of, but it was I don't know. It just sounded like they were a bunch of young jackass kids that all of a sudden had a bunch of money, and they decided to race. So did he cause it? Kinda, but I don't know if you could put that on him. It was kind
Is that Gardner Minshew?
Uncle Rico.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read up on it. I have no idea.
I don't know. I guess he ran from the cops, but fuck, dude, he's a black kid. I'd run from the cops too.
Right.
I would. Fuck that. I've seen plenty of videos. I ain't taking that chance either. I'd run. Especially if the cops ain't even there yet. Yeah, I'll get the fuck out of there. Let the chips fall where they may. And I don't think it wasn't like he was doing something really nasty. It's like something bad happened, but it wasn't. He wasn't shooting people,
So, I don't know what Travis Kelce's mom looked like when she was younger, but it's amazing how pretty kids can come from very ordinary looking people.
Well, isn't this our admiral from the Department of Health?
No, This is Travis Kelce's mom.
Oh, okay. Well, she kind of looks like a dude.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, well,
You fucking idiot.
I know. That was a little bit of a bit. But
Oh, fuck. I totally sick.
No,
Dude, this is what happened.
Doesn't she look like that tranny that's the admiral or whatever?
This is what fucking happens. I get into a 3.5 hour conversation with McKinley, and he dumbs me down so much that I can't even pick up on a fucking joke. Like, that's how that shit goes.
Oh,
Gosh, damn it, McKinley.
Nolan Smith for the Eagles. I love Jason Kelce. That guy seems like the funnest guy on earth. Like he just seems like I want to hang out with that dude. Travis Kelce seems kind of like a douche, but he is really fucking good at football. I'll give him that. But he seems like a douche. His brother seems awesome.
Yeah, I'm warming up on Travis Kelce.
I am a little bit, but he still seems kind of like a dude. But Jason Kelce just seems like a good time.
I want to be friends with this kid.
I know.
He from his reaction to he kind of like seems like, man, we should go party.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. With the people they already have, the inside big bodies who are athletic, and now the juice on the outside with Hassan and him and Brandon Graham to be able to teach them, it's unfair, almost what they're putting together up front.
Man, the Eagles are going to be good again.
Yeah, they're going to be really good. Fucking Georgia knows how to put together a defense, huh?
Yeah.
God damn, they put on
lights out.
Like, incredible.
What's going to be your secondary move? His pass rush arsenal has to be developed more. If he can do that,
Oh, got to kiss the girlfriend.
Oh yeah. Kansas City, what do they need?
Receiver, offensive line.
They've never actually had a receiver. Like Tyreek Hill was there, but you can't call him like a straight receiver because they line him up in the backfield a lot.
Damn, look at that.
That's shit.
Like, that should be good.
Yeah.
That should be good.
Dude, they all know each other too. Like man.
That's exactly right, McKinley. They all know each other.
They yeah. And now they're making money and they know each other. Like that's dude, like that's just like boys in the hood shit. You know, like getting some.
Oh, go ahead.
But it's not just one of them making it. It's like all four of them are making money, and they know each other, and they've been brothers for 3-4 years now. Now they're making money on top. That Philly's gonna be nasty.
Like, it'd be amazing to be drafted. It'd be amazing to be drafted and have college teammates on there. It'd be amazing to be drafted and all that, and all four of you are fucking good. You know what I mean? Like it's not like you're like, oh yeah, here's the long snapper. You know, we went to college. You know, I don't really know him, but you know.
Yeah, and not only that, but like you're all on the same unit. Like, like these are your boys. Like you're like at the lowest level. That's your boys, and you're all on the same professional team, drafted in the first round, and just aren't
they all defensive linemen?
Yeah, like I'm saying, like those are your fucking boys, and now you're all making money and you're all on the same team. Like that's gonna be nasty for a while,
right?
They can stay healthy. Fuck.
Wait.
Coming from Georgia too, like, yeah, like you're the baddest of men, and now you're just now you're getting paid to be the baddest of men.
Oh, Arizona's not picking tonight, are they?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
like, fuck, how long does this go on? Let's see. Yeah, wide receiver. Well, I don't know any of these players, but like if there's a wide receiver, I'd take it.
yeah.
Or offensive line.
Always offensive line if you can, but Kansas City has never had a receiver though. Just like
Hill.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was like I said, he was not fully a wide receiver. That's what they paid him as, but
Oh, there's Andy Reid in jeans.
he just looks like he should be on a cruise ship.
Oh yeah. Andy Reid's that dad when you have movie night. He comes down his underwear to get something to eat and then goes back to bed.
He's like your favorite uncle too. Just like when you were 10, he always had like the good candy, and then when he got of age, he had good bourbon.
and he buys red Kool-Aid, not because he likes it, but because he finds it ironically funny that people compare him to the Kool-Aid man.
I like Andy Reid.
Did you see what they got him after like some playoff game because he called such a good game? They got him they had this big box, or they had this box wrapped up all nice, and inside it was a cheeseburger.
That's awesome. Yeah, he seems like a real simple man, but fuck, he's a great coach.
Man, he can't act worth a shit. His
acting's is awful. But he's a hell of a football coach, though. Man, he's hell of a play caller. God, he's just a walrus. Just looks like a walrus. It's like Wilford Brimley's kid.
Oh yeah, he's a post diabetic diagnosis walrus. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, if they do a remake of Cocoon, they gotta do Andy Reid.
Dude, Kansas City's fans are the most Midwestern looking thing I've ever seen.
No, I know.
Like, it's just a bunch of like 40 and 50-year-old fat white dudes.
Yep.
And dressed as dads. Like the most dad outfit you got. That dude is barbecuing every Sunday.
and the rich ones, they've upgraded their wives a little bit, and so they look like a leathery Pamela Anderson, you know.
Yeah. A lot of blonde dye.
Yeah.
A lot of blonde dye.
Leathery skin.
or it's either like the dad look or the guy who looks like he lives out on a ranch.
You know, I've been having to rethink how I talk shit to Chiefs fans, you know, because Broncos and Chiefs, that's one of the oldest rivalries in the NFL, and it's always been the Broncos talking shit on the Chiefs because they hadn't won a Super Bowl since Super Bowl III, I think. And then all of a sudden they got Patty Mahomes, and now I don't know who's gonna beat them. And so I got to figure out a different way to talk shit on them.
We had it so good for so long that we're being punished.
I know it. And it's like that guy doesn't get hurt either, and he's just fuck. He's gonna be a problem for a long time.
Man, dude, did you see that? Did you see who was next to the Chiefs fans?
Huh?
There was Broncos fans. So, like, there's little kids, and like poor little kids. Like, not only do you have to be sat next to the Chiefs fans right now, but you're not like maybe they were there to think like the Broncos would trade up or down, and you don't even get to see it a pick.
Yeah, it's, that's the worst.
Those kids are gonna become serial killers.
Yep.
With the 31st pick of the 2023 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Felix Enrique Uzama, defensive end, Kansas State.
I don't know, dog.
I watched Kansas State a couple times, but I don't remember this guy.
Tell us more, Mel Kiper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know college football players anymore, but I watched several K-State games, but I don't remember this kid.
Man, dude, when they cut back to the Chiefs, look in the background. There's just Broncos. Like one guy sitting down.
Like what?
He's
Why
sitting.
would you even go? You know they're not gonna trade up. Come on. Why even go?
One guy was like sitting down on his phone. That poor bastard.
But I don't even feel sorry for you. You
I
chose
don't.
to go. You chose to go.
Oh, there's a Russell Wilson jersey. Oh, gotta have the band. Gotta have a band going. Gotta have a band going.
Always gotta have a band.
Oh,
jeez.
come on, show the Broncos. I think they were like purposely not showing the sadness behind them. Is that
they got a lesbian Beastie Boys?
that's a singer.
Oh, is it?
She's a singer. I don't know where she's from.
Well, I'm guessing Kansas City, but
Yes, Matt. Oh, got you, Matt. Fuck you.
I mean, but that was like it was just like a bunch of lesbians singing Beastie Boys there.
No, she's a singer, man. I've seen her on some like prescription commercial. I'm telling you.
I saw her on the Pfizer.
Hold on. Let me research this shit. Yeah,
I saw her on the Moderna.
We're so stupid.
Oh, fuck.
Man, this is
Like that. I'd be pissed if I was a Kansas City fan. Like, you didn't even get the Beastie Boys. Like I don't know what. Maybe that's like one of the fan favorite songs at Arrowhead Stadium. I don't know. I've never been, but like "Fight for Your Right to Party" is like that's New York City because that's where the Beastie Boys are from. So I don't know why they did that, but then they didn't even have the Beastie Boys. They had like a couple lesbians singing it, and it was just kind of weird.
Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts, dude. I can't find it. Oh, fuck, man. You fucking idiot.
This is where my autism kicks in. It's like that doesn't make any sense. Why did they do that? I'm not finding any sort of connection between the Beastie Boys and Kansas City at all.
It's like if we got Rosie O'Donnell to sing Sweet Caroline. Or no, what's the Bronco? No, Thunderstruck. Rosie O'Donnell singing Thunderstruck to Show Tunes.
Yeah, and it's like, but why?
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
All right. Well, we made it. We made it through the
We
first
did.
round. I don't know what happened really. It was good commentary, but
I feel like it was just the show of one-upping.
yeah. It was what I thought it was gonna be, and I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
I did too. Oh.
Nobody knew who was what, where was here, and it was just, it felt like college again, where we're just sitting around watching this shit and talking shit. That's the what I wanted, and it was awesome. I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
I did too. Oh fuck, man. Who's in the pink jumpsuit there? Not Booger McFarland.
Where did that guy come from? Like,
Tampa Bay.
Oh. Huh. Anyways. Well, fuck. This was fun. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
God, dude. Mel Kiper's just a gargoyle. He looks like he should have a regular spot on Tucker Carlson.
Well, that he also, I feel like Statler and Waldorf from the Muppets should be making fun of that guy.
Oh, he's totally a Muppet.
Yeah, yeah, but Statler and Waldorf should be making fun of that guy.
If they made a movie, he'd be the angry lawyer in The Muppets Take Manhattan 2.
Oh, good call.
Thank you.
Good call. Move your ass. We're burning, baby.
Your eyes up in the morning, beneath the stars so bright. Pull your hat down, make sure your cinch is tight. Horse is kinda snuffy, cold chill up your spine. We'll get your ass moving, son, we're burning daylight. Burning daylight. Burning daylight. In the saddle till the job's done right. Burning daylight. Well, life is just a gather, and you won't catch 'em all. But when you ride through the gate, make sure you sit up tall. I can see the horizon, it's looking pretty bright. Well, get your ass moving, son, we're burning daylight. Burning daylight. Burning daylight. In the saddle till the job's done right.